Good morning to you. Good morning to 4-Speed. Good morning to you. Good morning, 4-Speed.
Good morning. Good morning. For 4-Speed, Traci, you have your color sheet out?
I do. I am coloring a new steam hook.
Ooh, that is cool. I love the way his
Got just the tip of his boot done.
look what he said. Oh.
Aw.
Bless you. No, we got 4 people. I see 4 people, but I don't. Do you see anybody else on?
No, ma'am. Just 4-Speed. Hello, 4 people. Good morning to you. If you come on, I'll sing a special song for you.
4-Speed, was you here when Traci sung to you, or was you away from your phone? I hope you got to hear her sing to you.
Tell me if you didn't, and I'll sing again because I love you. I was away. Okay. Good morning to 4-Speed. Good morning to you. Good morning to 4-Speed. Good morning to you. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. I love you, Casey.
Hey, son. Well, Casey, Mama's not doing good this morning. I might have to go back there and help her get up. Oh.
Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you.
You guys, they hit MawMaw in her both knees. Instead of one injection, come back, get another. They hit her up with all 6 at one time.
She's gonna be sore today.
So the leg that has the brace all the way up to the knee and is wrapped from the knee to her foot is hurting her so bad she don't know if she's gonna be able to get off the bed.
Aww.
So I told her to holler at me. I put her walker right by the bed. I tried to prop her up. I put the 8x10 picture of the Avriana, but I told her to put that beside her so she has that to look at today. And so, what are you crying about?
I heard that.
Take it easy with her and she will play with you. Yes, Casey. Well, it's not raining. It's just yucky. But at least I woke up not hurting like I was yesterday. But, Casey, I woke up with the sneezing again and all this. 4-Speed, in case you don't know, the Porch Church Network is Casey, and that's my son. Raven, I hope you like your gift. I hope you liked it. That's the one that I sit here and pondered over for I don't know how long, adding to it and trying to find just the right things, just the right touches for it. And I guess it was waiting on you. I guess it was waiting for you, Raven. That's why it just sit here. Hi, Sonia.
Good morning to Myra and Sonia too. Good morning to Myra and Sonia too.
Yay!
Good morning, ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, you guys.
Kind of dragging behind a little bit today, people, but I'm going to sing to everybody, and that's going to help me get in a better mood.
I know I didn't help her, you guys. You guys, I put out on Facebook yesterday prayers for somebody I've known since childhood that was in our. Oh, thank you for speed. But a gentleman that
Good morning to Mark. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mark. Good morning to you.
Hi, Mark.
Welcome, Mark.
Good morning. I sent out prayers yesterday for a man I've known since childhood. He was waiting on his son across the street to get off work. He parked in our driveway. Well, parked in our yard. His son thought he had another stroke, but he had a massive heart attack. They're calling the family, and so you guys just, sometime today pray for a man named William. Just say a thought or a prayer for the family. He's survived a couple strokes, but and then I said, what better place, because it's comforting here. This has been my home for a long time, and this is a place of comfort. So I have to think that when that happened, that he was in a peaceful spot. Good morning, Super Dave.
Good morning to Super Dave and Trucker Z. Good morning to Super Dave and Trucker Z. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Dave. Dave, I saw you was on last night, and part of me almost got on and hollered at you, but I was in so much pain after yesterday. I sent a quick thing out to people to pray for my friend, and then I laid down. I couldn't handle it, but I know Dave. I know Dave loves me. I know I'm special to him too. So most people know who Dave is, but I'm gonna drop Dave's link.
Sounds like a plan. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome, Jennifer.
Trying to bring up the thing so I can drop Super Dave's shout out there. You guys, I'm just unprepared this morning. I guess that's all I can say. I'm kind of unprepared. Ah,
We're just
MawMaw,
dragging behind a little bit. Good.
MawMaw, go ahead.
Good morning to MawMaw. Good morning to you. Good morning to MawMaw. Good morning to you. Love you, MawMaw.
MawMaw's in.
Good morning. No, good morning to Scully's House of Thrillers. Good morning to you. Good morning, Scully's House of Thrillers. Good morning to you.
Good
Welcome,
morning.
welcome.
All right, MawMaw brought me this from the dollar store yesterday.
Aw,
I guess they went there, but before they went to the doctor, so she got me a cup. Bless her heart. Well, hello,
she's
Chloe.
such a thoughtful person.
And she got me some of these, and I'm gonna decorate them and give them as gifts. The planters from the Dollar Tree. She brought me those too. But right now, I gotta find some. I have to find some. Well, I think. I think LizzAnn said for me to clean my glass with vinegar. I think that's what she told me. So there's Sandy Brown.
Good morning, Sandy Brown. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sandy Brown. Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome, Sandy. Casey said he thought it was alcohol, Darlene.
Well, I was using alcohol, but then she told me to clean glass. Vinegar works best. I just don't.
Good morning to Galleon's Adventures. Good morning to you. Good morning, Galleon Adventures. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Welcome, welcome, Blandean Adventures.
Traci, I'm telling you.
Thank you, Sandi. I like that it makes people's day, even with my silly song. Good morning to Nick's Picks. Good morning to you. Good morning to Nick's Picks. Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome, Nick's Picks. We're glad to have you here this morning.
We are. And I don't know if it's supposed to be white vinegar or this red vinegar.
I don't think when you're talking vinegar, I don't think it matters that much.
Well, I used to take a shot. I would drink red vinegar sometimes when my stomach would get to bother me years ago. That's what the doctors say for upset stomach, or I don't know what the red vinegar is for, but I'm not in the mood to smell it today.
Yeah.
If there is a mood to be in to smell red vinegar.
To smell vinegar, yeah. We're so glad that you all came and joined us this morning.
My husband Kevin would be walking in the back door any minute. He just called me and asked me to have him some coffee ready. No, this didn't clean it. I don't. And there was no sticky on this jar. I don't know what's on it. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, Raven, I just don't know where our alcohol is. I had it in here, but I had the alcohol in here. I don't know what happened to it.
It walked away. Right, Kit Kat.
And Traci is working on a picture. You want to show them what you're working on, Traci?
I am working on a steampunk dude. It's the first time I did a dude. There's his boots. I'm kind of excited. There's a lot of stuff going on in this one, so it'll be fun. Good morning to Willow. Good morning to you. Good morning to Willow. Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome, Willow.
Hey, Willow. I wish I knew how to edit. I just don't edit. I don't know how to, and I just have to what I call shoot from the hip. Traci.
Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kevin.
Love you, baby. Love you, baby.
You guys, that is my husband. He works across the street. He yesterday was driving a dump truck. And he does a little bit of everything. He's a welder. He's a dump truck driver. He does cement. You say, "Hey, white beard man." So everybody, let me drop. Okay, I got my links here. Let me drop my friend's link. Okay. And I hope Super Dave is still here. I don't know if he just jumped in for a minute, but let me see. There he is. There's his link.
Super Dave's a great guy, you guys. If you don't have him, check him out.
Yes, he is a very good watch. I just like I said, I was hurting so bad last night. I'm waiting for the magic injections to work.
Yeah. I hope it kicks in.
But I talked to my granddaughter's daddy yesterday. He brought her by to see me before they went back to Panama City. I live in Alabama. And he works at a pain management place. And he said, usually the insurance makes you go through these different things. He said, a lot of times the doctors will know that the set injections aren't really going to work, but insurance makes you go through these different things to try before they do.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
So it's October, and if it doesn't work soon, I'll call them, and I guess that will be the next thing.
Yeah.
Ablation. Have you ever had an ablation?
Yes, I have.
Do those hurt?
It's not really any much different than an injection. It doesn't feel much different than an injection. It does a lot differently, but it doesn't feel.
But it doesn't hurt any worse than having it done.
No, you don't feel like the burning or anything like that. They kind of sedate you and.
You guys, I have my jar out, and what I'll be doing today is working on Matt, isn't it?
Yep.
Matt, I'll be working on his 500 giveaway jar. I'm making him something because he wants to be able to do a lighting, to use the lid to do some lighting in. What's Matt's last name?
Matt's last name I can tell you in 1 minute, I'm sure, because I know I have it written down.
He does it all. He does he does like artwork. I'm gonna tell you his background. He does artwork like Bob Ross, but yet, so he's got those on his watch list. But then he does gaming. He does stuff for gaming.
He creates video games and
So he is multi-talented, and he's just, I told him he has a crazy brain. Not, that it's just like so much that he can do.
Come on, I know what it is. It's like I have it in my head and I can't think of it.
She's got to get a cortisone shot in her shoulder. Not looking forward to that one. Yeah. I've had those too, Sonia.
Yeah, me too. In my shoulder before I had shoulder surgery years ago. Matt, where are you?
You guys, how in the world can it be the inside of the jar?
Memphis Matt.
Yes. No, that's
that's a different Matt. It's Matt something else. Hang on.
Matt goes by. Here I am cleaning the outside of the jar, you guys, like crazy. Oh, Denise, thank you.
Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you.
Okay.
I'm sorry I was late singing.
You got to sing to Trucker Z because he couldn't hear it earlier.
Who?
Trucker Z.
Good morning, Trucker Z and John too. Good morning, Trucker Z and John too.
Okay, John, I'm trying to figure out what. Oh, okay. You're getting rid of some owls. Okay. Look, John, you're right up there with silly like Derek is, so I never know. Nick's picks. It is not fun getting old. Oh, Matt Kendall, thank you, Willow.
Thank you. Goodness gracious. Why can't I find him in all my thinging?
Next, I went back there and got my thank you, Trucker Z. I went back there and got my mother-in-law's coffee cup and made her some coffee, and I just leaned down and hugged her. She's laying in bed, and I hugged her, and I told her, I said, "Oh, you have soft hugs." I said, "Oh, you're just soft."
Aw,
She was just so soft just to hug, you guys.
I just love MawMaw.
Yeah, Sonia getting older doesn't. But look, there our back, the back on the Jeep, the hydraulics went out. You know that holds the lift thing up. You know, I like to put your groceries in and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's heavy. So there was this elderly man that walked up. He said, "I can hold that." And I looked at him. I said, "You sure?" He said, "Yes, I can hold it." That man was 88 years old.
Oh
And
my
he had
goodness.
on a veteran's hat, and he was he had been in the Air Force. But yeah, he was holding it up. I said, "Look, I'm just 55. I should be able to do stuff like that now."
Mm-hmm.
But then he told me, he said I was in the Air Force, and then he got to tell me how he said at one time they tried to cut their benefits out. He said the people in Washington and this isn't going to be political because, like he said, and I ain't talking about Democrats, Republicans, or anybody. I'm just saying that in general they tried to
Mm-hmm.
cut our benefits out. And he was in the Air Force in Vietnam War.
Oh wow.
And he said, but several generals and people like that all got together, military people high up in there. They
Mm-hmm.
they got together and they overturned it.
Good.
And so I told him, I said, "Well, God bless you." I said, "My uncle was in the Vietnam War and he didn't make it home." But yeah, I told him, I said, baby. Then it did a flash.
I thought I saw something. Oh, those guys that went to Vietnam, I just feel so much for them that they weren't welcomed home when they came home. There were a lot of protests and they were doing their job. They were doing what they were asked to do to protect their country and it's I don't know, it's just sad that they didn't get the recognition at all when they came home, and then the government with all like the Agent Orange and all that stuff, they had to fight for everything.
Well, Raven said she did a lot of crazy things when she was young, and God watched over her. She's glad to have the opportunity to get old. Oh, there's same here, Raven. I mean, there was I put myself in some spots sometimes that could have ended up with me no longer.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Good morning, Mystic Days. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mystic Days. Good morning to you. Good morning. Welcome, welcome.
Good morning, and thank you for stopping in, Mystic. And you go. You have fun in the woods again. Have fun in the beautiful nature and stuff that you're able to go.
God's beauty. Enjoy every bit of it while you can.
Yeah. It wasn't just that war. It's still the same way today.
Yeah.
But now people volunteer to go, and when they're messed up and they come home, almost like people don't, they're like, well, you chose to go.
Right.
But I still have to say, now they're coming home to no benefits. If they get discharged now, they don't
Mm-hmm.
feel like they have. Sonia, I told the gentleman yesterday, I said, it's hard for me to watch war movies because of seeing my grandmother. I grew up seeing my grandmother mourn for that son. And I remember whenever they would find soldiers, they would find them in whatever concentration camps was over there, and they would be bringing home some more soldiers. My grandmother would be just glued to her TV and sitting there crying, just praying that she would catch a glimpse of my uncle.
Oh my goodness.
So I grew up seeing that pain that my grandmother went through because of that, and it changed. I mean, so war movies, I've now watched them with Kevin, but it's hard. Like the movie Full Metal Jacket, that was
Oh my
good.
gosh. Yeah, that one's a tough one.
And Saving Private Ryan, that is
The
so.
beginning of that movie is so intense. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, the truth. I always love when you pop in and you have something short and sweet to say.
Mm-hmm. We love it. We love it.
Okay, you guys, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut out a picture and I'm going to put it in here and then take this is rice that I can't use, so I keep it in this for crafting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make sure that the picture stays in place. Hey, Kevin, have you heard any more? Ooh, that's a big picture to be going in there. I don't know if that jar is big enough. No. I'm going to have to find another picture. Look at this, Traci.
Ooh,
Isn't that cool?
that is so cool.
But the bird's too big for the picture. I mean, for the
Oh
jar.
man.
All right, let me see how she'll fit. Yeah. All right, I think I'll cut her out. Look here.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try her. It's like, oh no, I just don't want to cut them. Willow, Casey's not here, and I don't. My printer doesn't want to work right. Oh, Sonia.
Aw. That would be, I'm sure the stories that person had in their
Well, how come
memory
I can't get
and
up from there, baby?
Yeah. Look. Oh, right there. She's hold on there. That's something to come out of the wall. Yeah. This is pretty good. Well, hold on. You'll have to hold on, man. Move, baby. What if I put your walker in front of it?
Oy vey. No, Denise, you're right. This cold, the weather changed. Yesterday it was the mid 60s. Today it's supposed to not even get out of the 50s. It rained overnight and it's very cloudy and dreary today and drizzly. And yeah, it's drizzling. You can see out the window and it's just, it doesn't help my mood or my pain. And that is frustrating. I wish I could get past that. Oh my goodness. Willow said she had a fellow who lived next door to her when she was growing up that was Greek. He was on one of the first rowboats deployed to pull folks from the water after the Titanic went down. Oh my goodness. That's another horrible disaster. Wright and I were watching some documentaries on the Titanic the other night that had some descendants of some of the Titanic passengers who survived. It's kind of interesting. Very interesting. Thank you, Denise. I'll be praying for you too. I know that the same type of thing. It gets to a lot of us. This weather change is painful for a lot of us that are on here in the mornings. It's frustrating. Good morning to 5-Speed. Good morning to you. Good morning to 5-Speed. Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome, 5-Speed. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning, Destiny. I love you. He was a teen. Oh my gosh. I bet he had a lot of stories. Holy cow. That was something else when that I can't imagine going through that sea of all those bodies. Sonia said they're just in the middle of spring, went from beautiful hot humid weather to freezing cold weather. Now we're expecting hot weather again. I wish it would make up its mind. I know, Sonia, that's the whole thing. It doesn't make up its mind anywhere. You know, you go from one day it's beautiful, sunny, and for Michigan this time of year in the mid 60s was a beautiful day. And now it's rainy, drizzly. It's not going to even get out of the 50s. It's cool. And the cool, damp is what gets to my bones the worst. I should say my bones, but it's really my nerves. The cool and damp, that is what gets to me the absolute worst. That's what hurts me the most. But I'm going to the doctor this week on Thursday. This Thursday, I'm going to get an injection. So hopefully I will be in better shape after that. And after that gets a chance to work. Takes a little bit, but it works. Destiny, what are you up to this morning? Are you going to come on for Art Therapy Tuesday? Do your beautiful work with your beautiful printers? Yeah, Willow, I hear you. Bones and nerves. It gets on your every last nerve and your nerves and specifically. I am gonna do a thank you, Destiny. I am planning, and I've been writing down some notes. I am planning to do I have learned over the last over 10 years how to be my own medical advocate. And I think I know some things that would be good tips for some people who are just going through things. So I hope. So I've been making some notes and getting my stuff together, and I'm going to put out a video on that, on how to be your own medical advocate. Yes. Yes, Willow, I hear you. That wet, sudden cold, it does a lot of bad things to a lot of people that have any kind of chronic illness or pain or anything. That wet, sudden cold is not our friend when we are chronically ill. You think it would be good, Denise? That is my plan. I do have some notes, and I'm gonna start recording it. Don't know how great I am at editing, but I'm gonna start recording it, and I am gonna hopefully get it out in the next week or two, where kind of gives people a helping hand and a little bit of knowledge of how far you can go in certain areas to push your doctors and your insurance companies to help you out when you need help and they're not helping. And I think that is an important thing to know and understand. And I know that there are medical advocates out there, but bye, Kevin.
He hadn't gone yet. He's helping MawMaw this morning.
Helping MawMaw. Aw. Right, Willow, that's exactly it. It is hard. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Destiny came on, Darlene, and she said she would be coming on shortly, in a few, she said. I'll be on in a few.
Okay,
Yeah,
come on. Those won't fit, so I'm gonna have to do something different. If I don't like it, okay, I can always
you can always start over.
Somebody else, you know.
That's right. You can always start over. That's just it, Willow, that there are ways to get them to work together. The insurance company and the doctor's office, or the doctor's office to help you with the insurance company. Right. They're not as helpful as they should be, because it's not them that it's not them that they're advocating for. So let's just be really honest about it. When you are speaking up for yourself, it is, you're going to go to every length you possibly can, because that's your health and your life you're talking about, not somebody else's. And so I think that's why sometimes it's more helpful to be your own advocate than to seek out somebody else, because they're never going to have the same passion for your health and your well-being as you do. Right? You never know what day to day what the weather's going to be like. I know. We all are feeling it, you know. It's Sonia with fibromyalgia. Darlene has fibromyalgia. I have RSD. Denise, what is your diagnosis, if you don't mind sharing, that causes you aches and pains? She's pointing. Dwayne. Look at what Dwayne wrote, Darlene. He is naughty. He needs to go to the corner. She's pouring rice in a bottle. That's not sand in a toilet. You're naughty. Naughty, naughty, Dwayne. I know.
Oh, Pinterest makes it look so easy, you guys.
Yeah. Isn't that how it usually is? Pinterest makes you think you can do anything and then you try it. And that's why there's whole things about, said the funnel looked like a toilet bowl. That's funny. That's why there's whole pages on Pinterest fails, because people think they could do things and because they see it on Pinterest and right, right, Willow. Then I don't like that when good doctors think that. My doctor, I am very thankful that my pain doctor is an amazing guy, and he will seriously say, write this word down, go home and Google it. It will explain something about what we're going to be doing with your treatment and whatnot. He says it to me regularly to write things down and go home and Google it and read about it. Let's see the side with the picture, Darlene.
Well, I'm going to put always love, and I'm going to outline it.
Oh, I like that.
I'm not,
I like that.
always love, and then what I'll do is outline it, and then I can come back through with those paints that I got from LizzAnn, the glass paints, and it says you don't use a paintbrush. It just showed you get a Q-tip and barely dab it on, so that will very much be see-through.
That would be cool. That'd be very cool.
You guys, MawMaw's having a very, very hard time this morning.
Aw. Let's all make sure we keep Mama in our prayers.
That Keevan's back there trying to help her back in bed now.
Aw. Denise has fibrodegenerative disc disease, osteoporosis, osteoarthritis. 4 different places in her back that are messed up. Man, Darlene can relate to that for sure.
That's why me and Denise kind of stay in contact, because we understand.
Yeah. You're right, Dwayne. Sometimes if you can go down a rabbit hole if you get digging into too much stuff, but you can find out some good information still. If you go on the right places, like, go on Cleveland Clinic's website or Mayo Clinic's website where they have the ability to explain.
I have had to tell Casey stop Googling his ailments.
Yeah. Some people can handle it and some can't.
Bailey, what are you upset about? She's kind of acting out because she knows.
Yeah. Well, I get it. I get it.
You want your lemonade over there, Mama?
I'm gonna just take a moment and out loud right now say a prayer for Mama, because she's really struggling and it's breaking my heart. Heavenly Father, please put your loving arms and tender healing hands around Mama today, as she is really struggling with the pain from getting the injections in her knees, and we really need to see her be more of herself and to have some relief from the pain. So please cover her in your warm embrace and help to heal her and bring her back to her normal self. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Okay, you guys, I gave her her medicine, her lemonade, and she wanted her Cheetos. So Mama got her
Well,
Cheetos, and she's
yep.
set. You're
You
Hi,
know what?
good morning. Sorry,
Good
I'm late,
morning,
ladies.
Debbie. Oh, we got another one. Good morning, Blandean. Bellamy. Good morning to
No,
you. Good morning, Bellamy. Good morning to you.
good morning and
Good
welcome.
morning, Debbie, and welcome,
good
Bellamy.
morning. For some reason, I'm frozen and my computer's acting up, and I don't know why.
You seem to be okay on our end, if that helps.
Okay, so I'm not jerky.
No.
Okay, good. How you doing, Darlene?
I'm okay. We're just trying to get Mama set. Traci said prayers for Mama.
Almost having a rough morning.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Denise and Willow and Bellamy. Good morning, Kevin. For Kevin, let's see. Dwayne, good morning, Dwayne.
Thank you for joining.
Good morning, Destiny.
Give me a
And
count.
did I miss anybody?
Good
Okay.
morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you.
Yes, I mean she's got her Cheetos, and I then gave her coffee. She might want some more, but her coffee she's done had. So Cheetos, lemonade, and all her medicines. She's keeping those on the bed. And I got my 8x10 picture of my granddaughter yesterday. They brought her by to see us before they took off to Panama City. I live in Alabama. She lives in Panama City Beach, Florida now. So anyway, I gave the picture to MawMaw. I said, well, here you go, MawMaw. Just put it over here so you can see it. Oh.
That's good. So what are you guys working
really
on this
struggling.
morning?
Okay. I'm going to be doing twofold, two different things today, Debbie. I got to do Matt's, his Matt Kimball. I have to do his 500 giveaway gift.
Huh.
And I have to, we got to draw this week for the 600 giveaway. God's been good. God has been good. And
That has been very good.
we have had some of the new people come in and see us this morning. And I say it's God because you guys, there's no way it's my doing. I could not network enough to go from 3 to 600 in in 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so it's God's hand in what's happening, and the more people that at least visit, then that means they're touched somehow when they visit
That's
any
right.
of our videos out there. Then
Exactly.
Vanessa says she's still loving your pink hair.
Yeah.
Willow,
Coloring a Halloween picture today.
Pardon me?
I said Willow's coloring a Halloween picture today.
Ah, nice. Well, I went through about another, I would say 400 magazines yesterday to make sure I didn't throw ones. Well, no, I'm telling you guys, the stuff that I've got is sad but good. I'm going to dig out a couple and show you.
no, Wayne, that does not count as art therapy. He asked, I am using colorful language this morning. Does that count as art therapy?
No.
Dwayne, don't make me give you the eye. Mama, Dwayne needs to be in the corner.
I'm going to use colorful language today a lot.
Bellamy saw you on Sandy's channel and checked you out. That's where Bellamy came from. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you,
Welcome, Bellamy.
I agree with Dwayne. We need colorful language today.
No, Dwayne, MawMaw
Very
said
colorful
from
language.
the other room.
Fuchsia.
She said, "You go to the corner, Dwayne."
Fuchsia, turquoise, aquamarine. Those are colorful. These are the magazines, guys. These are like brand spanking new.
I'm gonna put it on you.
Okay. This is from the UK, and let me see if I can find out what and show you some of the stuff they've got. They've got perfect photos and stuff in them. Can you see? Is it showing? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
isn't that gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
This is just one of the magazines. Here's another one. It shows you cards and how to make cards. You see? And then it has, that's just one magazine. That magazine is called Card Making. And there's a bunch of books that I bought thinking I'd use them called Just Cards. All it has in it are how to make cards and the instructions that you need.
Oh my goodness.
Every one of these. Look at that. Now, I don't know if I could sell them. Don't really care to. Just want them to go to some good people that will have fun with them.
Mm-hmm.
You see? So if anybody is artsy-fartsy or wants to become artsy-fartsy, this is good. It tells you how to use the fancy stamps. How you don't even need stamps. Look at that card. Isn't that gorgeous for a guy or a girl?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how easy it is to make cards? It is almost brainless. Then there's these. You even get books that have this kind of stuff in it, guys. Oops, let me open it up. A lot of Art Deco, a lot of Christmas, a lot of, all the holidays are always covered. But look at these cards. Look at how intricate they are. And they are so easy to do.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that pretty?
Now, are those some of them done with a cutter? Like to...
No, none of these none of these need a cutter. If you've got some punch stamps or some punches or you've got a blade, you can do these all yourself. It is so easy. And I know I've got over 700 magazines sitting here stacked up, at least. And every one of these magazines, this one for one is, let's see, I paid $9.99 for this magazine. And there's not a tear, rip, or bend in it anywhere. Look at that. Sad, huh? So I am cleaning out because I'll tell you, the Lord told me to clean out. Well, I'm cleaning out and I'm making room for whatever he's got in his mind. That was verified to me again last night. So I am dealing with getting rid of this stuff. And when I have dreams that are real, I will share them. And my dream last night was job declutter. I can't give you more blessings if you don't get rid of the stuff you've already got. So I got to get rid of my stuff. Good morning, Destiny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Destiny. I'm going to pop off a second just over to the coffee maker and right back.
Okie doke. So, Destiny, do you want any craft magazines? I'm not selling them. You can have them.
Sure.
Only thing is you have to pay shipping because I can't afford shipping on them.
How much is that?
They're
Well, we'll talk after.
Each magazine, we'll talk afterwards. But each magazine, Destiny, I've got over 700 craft magazines. Each one starts at $12. That's what I bought them for.
Holy crap.
Okay. Vanessa, no, we'll leave the devil alone today.
Oh, no, he's already been here and he's left. I kicked him to the curb. Trust me, this morning was not a good morning.
Willow says, do the mags have scrapbook pages you can use, or are they just idea books?
These are all idea books. Some of them have scrapbook paper in them. Some of them have what do you call it? Links where you can go and download the printed pages and download them to your computer and print them out. And all of the stuff is copyright free. These magazines are the kind I used to use when I was in my my graphics business. I would get ideas, I would learn from them, I saw what other people were doing, and they're not that old. The oldest ones I think I have are 2013, but the majority of them are 15, 16, and 17. So they're not that old.
Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you.
On top of it, Dwayne said.
Yes. On top of it, Dwayne, Mama here will get on the phone with the big guy tonight and tell him that Dwayne needs more money. But it may mean you have to get rid of something to get something, Dwayne. Are you willing to do that?
Dwayne, we let Anna Mora in.
Always.
We let everyone in.
Did you sing to Belle?
We're nice and friendly like that.
Did you sing to Belle?
Yes, I did.
You guys, I know you fuss at me, but this is what my supper consisted of. It's what consisted of my day. I did not eat. I went to the grocery store after, oh my gosh, you guys, after the long broadcast yesterday. And that didn't help walking around in Kroger. It did not help at all. By the time I got home, I was hurting so bad. And so my supper, well, my breakfast, lunch, supper, everything consisted of a couple Keebler cookies, chocolate chip cookies with M&Ms in them. Well, about 3 of them. What else? 2 Cheetos, cheese puff, the real cheese puff, and a half a thing of French's onions. I have this thing for French's onions.
That's funny, darling.
I mean, I got protein or you're going to die.
That was my part of my supper. Half of this and 2, and then I had all I could do was taste the onion, and I ate 2 chocolate fudgy cookies.
Darling, if you don't eat right, you're going to die.
I know, but you know what? I bought me.
No, but. I don't like being disregarded. Now, you listen to me, young lady, before I have to come up there and smack you one. You don't get enough protein in, honey. What's going to happen is your bones and your muscles in 10 years are going to be trashed. You can't afford that right now. So you need to eat. Force yourself to at least have a boiled egg in the morning, or a fried egg, or a scrambled egg and a piece of toast. I know it sounds gross, but get into it. Or buy it. I buy it because it tastes good. I buy it because it tastes good. And there's 15 grams of protein in it. And it's good for you, and it's low in sugar.
I tried one of those. Keegan gets them, and it gagged me.
Are you talking about the Atkins ones like this that are chocolate?
Yeah.
I can't try them yet.
But I did buy me some more yogurt, so that'll help a little bit. That's
good morning, one last chance. Good morning to you. Good morning, one last chance. Good morning to you.
And I love you, darling.
I know.
I can't.
What I need to do is make some
I'm the
more
oldest. I can call you out. See,
the fancy chicken salad. What we do when we do that is boil the chicken. I like chicken thighs because chicken breasts so dry. But
I have a recipe for you that's good for chicken breast, where you can cut it with a fork.
Good morning to Tommy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Tommy. Good morning to you. He said, did I just hear someone say something about smacking my MIL?
Debbie, you done brought Tommy out.
Good.
He is my SIL enforcer. You guys
smack that mother-in-law because I love her. Everybody needs to have a wake-up call, Tommy. She didn't eat anything but junk food and very little of it yesterday. She keeps that up, she's going to end up kicking over and dying, and I won't have that. I know because I've been in the same situation. She needs to eat 3 small meals a day, and we've got to get her doing so. If not, she's going to have a problem. Now, I will smack her around.
Tommy, are you coming up here to yell at her? Oh, no, he'll do that in private. You're in trouble now, Ma.
But Debbie's right, you guys. I know because I used to keep up with what I ate and my calories because I wasn't getting enough calories.
That will hurt you with your energy level, baby. It'll hurt you with your fibro. It'll hurt you with your pain because you have nothing to feed the stuff that needs to be fighting that. You need to eat and at least 3 or 4 big waters a day. I'm telling you, girlfriend, I love you. Don't make me come up to Alabama.
I need to make some more potatoes. Some more chicken salad. What I do is I chop up apples. We put grapes in it. We put walnuts in it. We use the light mayonnaise and then the chicken.
Are you aware? Do you like cashews? Do you like cashews?
Yeah.
You like cashews? Okay.
What?
Buy some raw cashews. You can buy them raw at not raw, but they're cooked but not salted at Aldi's or at about any store. But Aldi's has got them at the best price. Buy some raw cashews. If you eat 5 or 6 raw cashews, it is like having what's the drug that relaxes you? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think I caught Pearlini. Let me quick sing to Pearlini. Good morning, Pearlini. Good morning to you. Good morning, Pearlini. Good morning to you. Okay, go.
Okay, basically they will calm you down. They're not like Prozac, but they're like a Xanax or something like that. They will react in your body differently than most people's. So if you eat 6 to 8 cashews, you will calm yourself down and get yourself some nutrition at the same time if you're on the run somewhere. So always remember to have cashews. Now, if you don't have a salt problem or a high blood pressure, get the salted cashews.
Okay, this is what I'm going to be snacking on. So Debbie will not beat me senseless.
Yes, ma'am. What is it?
It is.
Sugar.
No, it's grapes, it's smoked peas, and it's got nuts in the middle.
Just eat the nuts. Let me tell you something. The smaller the fruit is in that fruit. Are you aware of that?
I'm going to eat my snow peas first. I love these.
Snap peas or sugar. Look at the sugar contents. But at least you're eating something healthy and natural. We'll get you there.
LizzAnn's in the
I will
house.
jump on you.
Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you.
Good morning, everybody.
LizzAnn,
I love you.
Your 300 subscriber prize is finally going to be on its way this afternoon. So
what?
I was telling LizzAnn that her subscriber prize is going to finally be on its way this afternoon with Darlene's picture. So hopefully in a couple of days we'll be getting that.
Well, thank you very much.
Destiny, what are you working on?
What am I working on?
She's watching.
What are you working on?
I'm working on a design for my cutter.
Cool deal.
My art
You're
stuff.
babysitting today, LizzAnn? Do you have a sick grandkid at home?
Yes, my granddaughter is she's been having major migraines.
Oh,
for a couple weeks now. And
from all the change in sugar levels and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LizzAnn? Yes, ma'am.
Dwayne say he's eating beans. Well, ground beans. Okay, I'm drinking coffee.
Me too. Me too. I have my coffee when I have my protein, so everything goes together. LizzAnn, for migraine, this is an old, I guess you call it an old Southern trick I learned. You take some Vapor Rub, some Vicks, put it on the temples and rub it in. gently and lovingly. And then right behind the ear, put some right behind the ear too, and it'll help to alleviate migraines.
Oh, okay, good to know. I don't think
All
we have
right.
any Vicks.
One Last Chance said
Happy
they like
anniversary.
this channel. Bah ha ha.
Thank
I
you.
said, well, okay, One Last Chance. We're all crazy. It's no contest here.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
I had a thumbnail of a squirrel with his hands up. It says, "We're all crazy here. It's not a contest." So, yeah.
Yes, that's cool.
That's true.
The puppy is so upset about MawMaw. She is the potty trained now, but twice she has peed in the floor. She's so upset about MawMaw.
What's happening with MawMaw?
MawMaw is not doing well this morning.
She had injections in her knees yesterday, and they needed it, but she can't put weight on them. She can't put weight on her legs.
Oh, my goodness. Doctor's orders, or she just it just doesn't work.
Huh?
Doctor's orders, or she just can't do it.
She just can't get up. She can't put weight on one of her legs.
My goodness.
So,
and then with her toe trying to heal too, that's not helping any.
So she is just having a time, and in case he didn't know when he left, I told him, it was fine. Go on to April's. He can't just, sit here and wait that something might happen.
Right. I saw his post that he's gonna have Bible study tomorrow.
Yes.
So that's good.
You guys, I have 3 projects at one time going on.
That's how Pat falls off the wheel. Because he's trying to run, and do 3 projects all at the same time, and he just slips.
There you go.
I'm about to finish off one and set it aside.
Yeah, I've got 2 or 3 projects going on too, but I can't do them here. I need my computer at home.
I will make sure that I say a prayer for your granddaughter later today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Just that poor baby girl. She's been through a lot.
Yes, she has. She's been a real trooper through it all. She's been trying to have a good attitude. She has been having a good attitude, even with the migraines. It's just harder to think, whenever you're in school.
Sure.
So we're trying to resolve it. We're waiting on something from the doctor. Maybe we can get her in this afternoon. I don't know what is going to happen. My daughter's checking into all that. So
yeah.
But she's had breakfast. She and I successfully did her blood sugar test, a reading, and her insulin shot based on the facts of what she was eating and what her blood sugar was. And so Nana gets ready to give her the shot, but Nana forgot the needle.
That's a little bit difficult.
I've got the little pin up to her tummy, and she says, "There's not a needle, Nana." And I went, "Oops." So
live and learn.
Oh yeah. That was our first time, just the 2 of us. And she's a trooper. I have to give her that. She's a trooper.
Yeah.
I think young kids do better than adults when they're all of a sudden told what they can and can't eat.
Yeah, she's been doing real good with that too. It's a struggle some days because she's really, she's a kid,
Sure.
Well, yesterday was her birthday.
Oh.
And she turned 9, and so Papa made her a cookie cake without all the icing that you're going to get at the store. And it turned out she could have a pretty good, based on the carbs, she could have a pretty good sized piece of that.
Awesome.
So it was a chocolate chip cookie, and with no no nuts in it because she doesn't like nuts, and she thinks she's allergic to nuts because her eyes water whenever they get close to her face. So I'm, there's no sense pushing that because you can live without nuts.
Yeah. Good morning, just went. Good morning to you. Good morning, just went. Good morning to you.
Good morning, just went. Yeah, the family's nutty enough as it is,
Yeah.
Just went. I think once I closed down the computer, set it aside. I had to upload today's. Posted what I had to post and then set it aside. I think I did get some decent rest because I feel better today.
Yeah.
Give me
good.
some
I've
of
been
your
going to
rest.
bed. I've been going to bed earlier, not staying up.
Dwayne, you got me just where I'm stuttering. He's just on it today.
He's cracking me up today.
Did you see what Went said about the singing?
No.
I told Traci.
Thank you, just went.
See, Traci didn't know a year ago it should be singing on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's true. Dwayne said he's allergic to pain. His eyes water when it gets close. So.
Yeah, I feel for you, Dwayne.
Yes, Dwayne full of beans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee beans.
He's full of something. I don't know, but.
Oh no. That's not good. I don't need E6000 black on my table.
No, that probably is a good thing.
You don't need to be smelling that E6000 either.
Oh, not smelling it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good for you. You need to
I
have
didn't know
ventilation,
that.
Girl. Ventilation.
I will tell you that I did get a visit this morning. I got a visit this morning.
Really?
From?
Yeah. From Play. Alexa, play. Alexa, stop. From him. The devil.
Oh.
He come to text.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't get my computer up. I worked on this computer from 7 o'clock until after almost 8 just to get it to come up. And I'm going, what's going on here? And then I guess Windows decided to do an update and some of my software decided to do an update. And then I had all these things trying to come up on Facebook. It was like, okay, I'll come back in an hour.
Yeah.
Oh. And I didn't sleep well last night at all. I was up and down.
Raven said she needs a bird fix. Can anyone help her out? Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you.
Leticia. Casey got something in the mail and I wanted to open it, you guys. I wanted to open it so bad.
Who got mail?
Casey from Leticia.
Oh.
Well,
that's a federal offense to open someone else's mail.
Good morning, Mr. Pickles. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mr. Pickles. Good morning to you.
Come on.
Good morning, Mr. Pickles.
Hey, Mr. Pickles.
He's not because I will let him on my shoulder. No, not one on my shoulder today. No.
He was not having it yesterday, you guys. He was having attitude.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
No, you're not going on my shoulder. Not today. Oh, you better. Oh, you did not.
Did he poop on you again?
He said, I can't go on your shoulder. Well, you're going to get a present.
Right? Stinker. Really?
Oh my
goodness. Work there, Mr. Pickles.
He is not being friendly.
Not to Tommy.
Well, he wanted to be on her shoulders, and she said no, and he said, so there.
Exactly. You're sassy boy. Come here. Step. Step.
What do you know?
Uh-uh.
Oh, yes, they leave me alone, damn it.
Oh, Mr. Remington.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Oh, you little tinker. They want to see you.
Hey, Debbie, said the D word.
Uh-huh.
They want to see you online. Okay. They're both being sassy today.
I'm gonna time Debbie out. What is it when somebody times you out on the phone 300 seconds?
Oh,
We're
don't
gonna
do that.
time Debbie out 300 seconds.
Who?
Oh, that's right, Sonia. It is 1 o'clock in the morning, and you gotta get up at 6.
Oh my goodness.
And how did I miss Boozy? Oh,
You should probably consider going then. I would understand that.
Did you sing
Thank you
to
for
Boozy?
stopping in. Did I sing to who?
Did you
Boozy
say you
Bear?
were-
No, I did not. Good
okay.
morning to April. Good morning to you. Good morning to April. Good morning to you.
Sonia, I'm
Better
so
sing to
glad
Ruby.
that you stopped
Better
in
sing to
at
Ruby.
this time of the morning to see us.
Good morning to Ruby. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ruby. Good morning to you.
Can you say
There
good
you go.
morning, Tracy?
Morning, Tracy. Good morning, Ruby.
Good morning, Ruby.
Good morning, Ruby.
Oh, she loves the camera.
Oh, she
She's
poses.
like, let me check this out. Oh, goodness.
Is she kissing the screen?
Yes.
Mr. Pickles does that too on the phone.
Oh, that's so cute. Mr. Pickles does that too, doesn't he?
Yes. Mr. Pickles gives me tongue. He does.
So
Mr.
does
Pickles
Boo.
tries to do the French kiss on me.
Yeah.
I don't know what he'll do if I come in person. I have fun.
Fine.
Oh, Darlene, you open yourself up to so much.
But he does.
He does. He sticks his tongue right on that camera and moves his tongue.
That is too funny.
He
If I could
does.
record it.
Good night. Good night, Sonia. You have a very good night. And know
And
we
have a
love
blessed
you
day
here.
tomorrow.
We love you, and we're still praying about your living situation.
Good night, Sonia.
Good night.
When she's not
Much love.
Yes, much love.
in too much chaos and she's quiet with just me, she will sit there and kiss on my lips. And if I've been eating anything that's in my teeth, this dumb bird will pick my teeth. Won't you? Looking for food.
Yeah. So if I'm able to record when Mr. Pickles does that, I think it would be hilarious. But I don't know how to figure out that feature on my phone, or if my phone has that feature. But yeah, and now my mom will call, and I'll put her on speaker, and he like tattles on me. Like he goes into this big old ordeal that because I won't let him do this or I won't let him do that. And it's usually I've told him no, he can't do something, but he can hear my mom's voice and he like tattles on me.
Too funny.
That is too funny.
Didn't he do that the other day with Tommy? When Tommy come up there, it was like he was doing his head and he was
Oh yeah, he was tattling. Yeah, he tattles on me to Tommy too. I'm like, really? I'm the only one in the house that babies you. You get away with a lot more with me than you do anybody else. You treat everybody else sassy, but you're gonna tattle on me? Really? I'm like,
that's called being a mom.
What's that?
Oh my goodness.
That's called being a mom.
Mm-hmm.
I can never do any right. I tell ya.
Well, I can't even take one of my Starbucks. I buy them by the 4-packs. And the other day I was trying to drink one, and when I popped the top, here come the puppy, and she done licked on the darn jar and knocked it sideways and trying to lick the top. I said, stop! She knows what they are. And then she'll try to lick your mouth when you're trying to eat. I'm like, get away. I told Traci, you guys, yesterday when Kevin was loving on my granddaughter before she left to go out of town, he was holding her, and Bailey was on the front porch. And if Kevin's 6'1", and his forehead, he has about that much come up above the railing. That puppy jumped over. She done crawled up the railing thing and jumped over and hit the ground.
My goodness.
Scared us to death, because I heard when that big old noggin hit the ground, Kevin was scared to death that she done broke. So I said, no, she's built like a Mack truck. Scared us to death. But she was jealous that Kevin was holding the granddaughter.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
Catch me, when I need to smile today.
She's crazy. And we had our bulldog. We have a bulldog that I know, Raven. We have the bulldog. He's part. He is boxer and lab. Now let me tell you.
Oh.
Hello. You okay?
LizzAnn dropped us.
Are y'all okay?
Yeah.
We're okay. I'm all right.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Ow, my arm.
Oh my goodness. One last chance said it's cold in Montana and they've already had snow. Oh my goodness.
No, keep that by you. We
I don't want that coming our way.
No, we don't want it.
But we used to have our dog on the front porch. He chewed up everything, you guys. He chewed up our gate. He chewed up some of our siding. And he was tall and big. He had, we thought he had a big head until she come along. But he's a tall bulldog. So sweet. But we never could bring him in because he was a pee-peer. Still, when you try to talk to him, he's almost 4 years old and he still pee-pees. I mean, what's with So anyway, he stayed out on our front porch a long time. And he would sit in our swing. He demolished one of my swings. But everybody laughed across the street because they would see him just swinging as happy in the swing and watching everybody come by. But he could have jumped easily off that porch, as big and tall as he was. Never even tried. This one is something else.
Bailey's got nerve of steel.
Lost Debbie.
Leticia is going to have to move again.
Oh, no.
Because the little trailer that she lives in will be super cold. Aww.
Where'd Debbie go? I know Debbie loves
Just disappeared. I'm sure she'll be back. She didn't say anything before she left. She wasn't waving her hands before she left. She made.
It's crazy down here, you guys. Yesterday was warm.
She said she was having computer problems, so there's no telling.
Yesterday was warm. Today, I don't even know. I hadn't even been outside yet.
Yeah.
It's gross here.
It's cold here.
It's wet. It's cold. It's foggy. It's windy. Did you get the 45-mile-an-hour winds, Traci, yet?
Yes, we did.
Just wet, said that their lion-headed house bunnies like to chew up their sheets. They also have a hankering for her prairie dresses, especially the longer ones.
Oh my goodness!
This puppy, demolished.
That's right.
Every set of sheets we had, I had to go buy some. Now every blanket and comforter we have has holes in them. I don't have money right now to go and buy any, so I put the holes on my side of the bed where they don't show. You just make do.
Yeah.
I'm reading Willow.
Oh, I can't see the chat this time today.
I want a raspberry color beret. That's what I want.
I want a raspberry beret. The kind
sale in the secondhand store.
Raspberry beret.
I want one to wear on art therapy Tuesdays. I want
so you look like you can cock it to the side and be all French artiste.
Yeah, a tam. You want to wear a tam.
So I jumped in to say hi to everybody on Tommy and Anthony's show, right? And Myra's like, good morning, Tommy. Did Mr. Pickles poop on your desk too? Oh, Lordy.
All right, you guys see this. Could you imagine living in RV with a mastiff?
Oh, my goodness.
A cat and 3 bunnies.
Oh, my goodness.
One last chance.
I can't imagine that.
Bunnies scare me. I don't like them. I don't like that. No, I don't like them.
I love bunnies.
I can do the mastiff and the cat.
For as much as you're an animal lover,
they scare me.
Bunnies are creepy. I love my bunny. We let her go. She was able to go all over the house.
They're like cats.
And I looked in my daughter's room one day, and there was a complete square taken chewed off of her carpet. Just a complete square. It was a little bit of a pile on the carpet. It wasn't shag, but just a medium pile. Pile as in the depth of the carpet.
Right.
Well, she ate it. And when I come back with pizza box, if I ever come back with a sack full of crystals, she would just run around be crazy following me. So what we would do, because Stephen did it one time, he threw a box down on the floor, and when she got a taste of cheese, so then it was funny because she'd get her head in the box and then run around with her head in the crystal box.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, so
that is funny.
We loved her, but then they do make a mess, when they're running around. And so I put her in our washroom, like in a cage. She died soon after that. I think she died because
she lacked the freedom.
Yeah, because we put her in a cage. I think yes. Here I come.
Uh-oh. MawMaw in need.
Poor MawMaw.
I feel so bad for her today.
Yeah.
Yes, MawMaw.
It's rough getting shots in your knees, and then when you can't stand up, that's even worse.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll be getting
those before.
I get them in my, for my leg, I get them in my back.
Right.
So, I'll be getting 5 shots in my back on Thursday.
Wow.
And then I'll come home and go straight to bed. And so hopefully Friday I'll be okay.
You will.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like you don't mess around with it. You just come home, go to bed.
Yeah.
I just worry about, did I sing to Pat today yet? I don't think I did. I'm going to sing to you anyway, Pat. Good morning to Pat. Good morning to you. Good morning to Pat. Good morning to you.
I need to get coffee. My brain's not wanting to work.
All right.
I will be right back.
Oh my goodness.
Well, then it's you and me, kid.
Yep, just us.
Yeah.
Just us silly girls hanging out.
Yeah. It's a good day.
I'm glad Kevin works across the street because I am a little concerned about MawMaw and Darlene being home alone together today with MawMaw having such a hard time getting around.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm glad that Kevin's just across the street, that if they
That
needed
helps.
him, he could be there in a minute, you know?
Yeah.
Literally.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, here comes my hubby.
Aw.
I'm sorry?
One last chance
Yes,
to
we got
save 4 horses this year from slaughter.
I appreciate you making the extra trip. I have my.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you could have eaten and. Sorry, Traci.
That's all right. Gotta do what we gotta do.
She's like, the sun is shining brightly.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
It's kind of dreary and drizzly here, but that's all right.
Yeah. He brought me my bag so that I could have my tripod.
Oh,
Oh goodness, you guys.
I know.
Mama didn't have oxygen hooked up.
I
And
just
then
was saying that I'm very grateful that Kevin is like literally a minute away if you need help.
it ain't even a minute. I can go on the front porch and if something happened, any of the men over there would come
That's
over
true.
here.
That's
Any of
true.
them would.
It's very cool.
Just two wild and crazy gals. Oh man, Steve Martin and Chevy Chase when I was younger.
Oh my gosh, back in the day, yeah.
I thought they were so handsome and I loved Steve Martin. Oh my gosh. A lot of people didn't like him or didn't like his comedy. Keith never did, but as a teenager, oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh, I thought Steve Martin was hilarious.
I did too. I loved him. But no, my puppy, you guys used to bathroom in the house again. I had to put her in her thing. Good morning, Pat.
Well, I'm technical
You sing to
difficulties.
Pat?
Yes, I did sing to Pat.
Is that our Pat D's?
Uh-uh.
Is that Pat D's or another Pat?
It's Style with Pat.
My Singapore Pat.
Style with Pat.
Singapore Pat.
Oh, cool. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna fiddle with y'all here.
You guys, when I come back from the store yesterday, I was going to, my computer was still up.
Mm-hmm.
Trucker Z was on. I don't know if he's still listening, but Trucker Z was on. He was so sweet, you guys.
Aww.
He was so sweet. He was telling people that I was a Southern Belle.
Aww.
Oh,
well, sweet. You kind of are a Southern Belle, Darlene.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's better with the tripod. I won't drop y'all now.
All right.
So I missed a lot.
Kind of how's the head? That impact with the concrete floor isn't good,
So does somebody have horses? Because Willow, that's horses, isn't it? Equines.
Equine, yeah.
Yeah.
Last Chance saved some horses from being slaughtered.
Oh.
Yeah, Willow.
Cool.
Horses know that deep down I'm afraid of them. They're beautiful. They are beautiful animals. And I will, if somebody's holding the reins, I'll pet one and I'll pet their nose and let them nuzzle me. But as far as getting on one, no. They know. Well, I couldn't now, not with my back.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, Leticia, had she done left while I was in there?
I don't think so.
Bye, Leticia. I love you.
Bye, Leticia. I didn't.
Bye, Leticia. We love you.
But
God bless your day.
Raven has a mini horse.
Ah, yeah, that's
That would
right.
be fun. I always thought those were so cute.
But no, I really think Bailey is acting out because she's worried about MawMaw. That's all I can figure. Because she was whining, going back and forth in MawMaw's room earlier before MawMaw got up. So I really
very
think
well could be like she's just trying to tell you MawMaw's hurting and you need to check on her.
So I had to put her in her.
They're pretty perceptive. They are pretty perceptive.
I hate to put her in her kennel.
Well, sometimes you have to.
Yeah. And besides, she gets in it now on her own, so it's not like a punishment thing. And I would give her treats and tell her a good girl. Whenever I would have to put her up if we went somewhere. So now she just goes in there and she'll lay down with the door open. So that's her safe place. I told MawMaw, I said, dogs they like a safe place, Wide open is not always feels good to them. We had a dog that would crawl up under our bed, and our bed, I couldn't figure out how she would get up under there. But dogs come from wolves, and wolves go in dens. So that's inbred in them. They like a safe place. And if I'm not in the room with her, she wants a safe place.
I hope Debbie's okay.
Huh?
I hope Debbie's okay. She disappeared on us, and I would have thought by now she'd been back. But
can somebody shoot her a message? I hope she didn't think I was upset. I mean, everybody got upset with her picking me about my eating.
No, I don't think that was it.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Because she did put a message in the chat, you guys. You guys can see it, can't you?
Yeah.
If I can see chat, yeah. But I can't see chat, so.
Like the private chat?
At home, I can see it.
Yeah, I saw her message.
That's what makes me think she might have thought she hurt my feelings, but no, she's looking out for me. And when you have if you have any kind of weight loss surgery,
yeah,
you do need to eat right.
Right.
And I guess with my pain level yesterday, I couldn't eat.
I can't say anything when it comes to that because I don't eat like I'm supposed to either. So when we're talking about what you're eating, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want anyone looking at what I eat either. And it isn't always the best thing for me either,
Keith gets after me about it, but good morning, Justoserv.
Good morning, Justoserv. Good morning to you. Good morning, Justoserv. Good morning to you.
But Ethan worries about me and my eating. But if I try to eat something when I'm hurting as bad as I was yesterday when I got back from the grocery store, you guys, I'll throw up because I have two stomachs. One at the top is real small and pinched off. And so if I'm upset and my stomach spasms, if I have food, in my pouch and I'm trying to eat, everything's going to come up. And it's awful. So sometimes I just won't eat anything because I know if I'm hurting, I'm just going to be sick.
Yeah.
But I am eating the nuts. These little things I get from Kroger, I tell my mama, you got snacks in there. You know, they have the snow peas and the dried cranberries and walnuts and what? Walnuts, cashews, and almonds. Woo, salted almonds. So these are I love these. But no, if anybody was in her Debbie, you guys, we look after each other.
Yes.
That's exactly
right. We look after each other.
Yeah.
And
I've been trying to eat better since all this with Sally. It's kind of wake up call, like,
yeah,
you need to just pay attention to what you put in your mouth.
right.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a effort to lose weight. It's an effort to just eat better.
An effort to do better and to be more aware to help her.
And see,
exactly.
Denise said the same thing, that when she can't eat, her husband gets upset with her.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I can't either.
And then they're like, everybody asked me, what do you want to eat? Like, take out. Why do you eat? And I know I've said this before, so you new people, at least you'll hear it for the first time. Why ask the person that doesn't get hungry? What do you want for supper? I mean, why ask me when this weight loss surgery, even before that, I wouldn't be hungry. My daughter said, Mom, you'll go all day and you don't eat. I don't see how you're at your weight. Because I was at 255 and I wasn't somebody that ate all the time.
Yeah.
Good morning, noise for relaxation. Good morning to you. That was so wrong. Good morning, noise for relaxation. Good morning to you. Good morning, noise for relaxation. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
They have, you can go their channel and hear different stuff that's just like the white noise. I sit there and just listen to that white noise when I sub to them. I just sit there, and why is that relaxing? It brings back memories.
Yeah.
When the television stations would do the beep and then go to white noise.
Yep.
So yes, that's what their channel's about.
Awesome.
Yes, I listen to it.
That would be awesome. I just showed some love, and I will be stopping by because that is something I love. I love to listen to when I'm having a hard time with sleep. I love to listen to soothing noises and.
All right, I can't eat chips anymore, which is a good thing. Like Lay's, like I don't know. I can't eat them. They give me heartburn, and I can't eat them. So there's so much stuff now I can't eat. And if I want salt, because who was it said salt? Denise, I think, says salt and sugar is her go-to. Let me see. Was it Denise's Raven? Salt and sugar is my go-to. Okay. When I get to craving salt, I just lick the palm of my hand and shake out salt out of the salt shaker and lick my hand. And then that I know people say, oh, your blood pressure. I don't have blood pressure problems.
Sometimes you just need that sodium.
Huh?
Sometimes you just need that sodium. Sometimes you need the sodium.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So instead of grabbing something salty like potato chips or something, I just lick the salt and then I'm okay. Even thinks it's weird, but you guys, my little granddaughter started doing it.
I used to do that when I was younger.
So Tiffany told me one day, she said, Mom, You done got Abriana licking her hand, putting salt on her hand, and licking salt. And I said, well, she's my mini-me. She's going to be me. You guys, she was so sick this weekend.
I'm sorry.
They said not only was she throwing up, she had diarrhea, so they were up all night changing her clothes.
No.
And she
Is she
looked
better
so,
now?
huh?
Is she better now?
That was when that was night before last. So when she woke up Sunday morning, she told her she wanted to go to church.
Yeah.
And got mad because she couldn't go to church.
Yeah.
And you know, that's what I prayed when everything happened and I was so upset. I prayed, Lord, please let her be in church. And please let her still know her nanny and her pawpaw. So God answered my prayers, you guys. God answered my prayers. But so yeah, when she stopped by here yesterday, I could tell she wasn't feeling good. So my baby.
Aww, poor baby. It breaks my heart when the little ones don't feel well.
Yeah.
Because I wanna fix them, and I can't. You can't fix them always, you know.
Right.
I just want to fix them and make them all better.
But when she saw her pawpaw, boy, she was all excited.
What, Liz?
I get a different I get different kind of, it'll be, hey nanny, and she comes up and she gives me a hug. Pawpaw gets Pawpaw, and she runs and jumps up to him. So
that's what our grandkids do with Ryan. Same thing.
Is she able to hold any food down now?
you guys, let me go get my phone so I can hear. I'm getting that weird.
I can hear you just fine.
Tell her what I said.
Darlene, Liz was wondering if Abriana is able to hold things down now, or if she's still.
Wait. Everybody said I'm frozen, so let me go get my phone.
Okay, you're not now.
Oh, let me go get my phone so I can hear. Oh,
all right.
Baby, you got the whole house. Thank you.
That's crazy. Destiny, how are you doing today?
I'm trying to figure this out. I think I figured out why my cutter was off.
Mm-hmm.
The nail was off, and so now I got to figure out if it's going to work the way we think it's going to work. So right now I'm working with a different paper. So I'm just trying to test it out. So now what I'm doing is just grabbing a couple things that I know that I need to print, and then go from there and see if my cutter works. So
can somebody FaceTime my phone, like a phone call, so I can find my phone?
Darlene, you're so funny.
I can't find my phone.
All right, let me mute real quick. I'll call.
Destiny's gonna get you.
I'm on my phone, so I can't. What are you doing, honey? You tired playing?
So funny.
Okay. I'm glad you had fun.
Could you put this on the table because I'm gonna move this chair? Because
That's fine.
That chair will not fit.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Oh, that's nice to start doing that. You can ping your phone from your watch. I will, if I lose my phone, I use my husband's phone if he's around to call it so I can find it. And it's usually somewhere silly that, why did I stick it there?
Yeah.
All right, Debbie says she's okay. I just finally got a message back from her because I messaged her to see if she was okay.
Good.
Computer glitch. Oh, she's trying to reboot her computer because she had a computer glitch.
What are you going for?
Hey, yeah.
Careful, honey.
All right, we found it. Woo woo.
Debbie is okay, Darlene.
Debbie's what?
Debbie is okay. She was having a computer glitch and she is waiting for it to fix and reboot. So hopefully she will be back before long. Now look, it's just you and me, Des.
Did you get kicked out again?
Yeah. And I need to top up my coffee.
All right.
Let's have a little silent time. I'll quick top up my coffee.
All right.
No, I refreshed. I refreshed. You guys, I am glad I just did $6 on my mouse because it falls every time I turn around.
Oh,
Yeah.
Measuring.
Oh.
All right. You seem all on the
That's
same
mother.
as
That's something
you're
for your mother.
talking now.
It's a
A little bit jerky. Where did you get flowers from? Those were for Jazzy's birthday, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, noise for relaxing. I just seen that. Thank you. Did I look Irish? I am blonde up under this red hair. Red is the only color
Welcome
I
back.
see on my hair that looks like.
My computer crashed. We fixed it.
I had a feeling it was something like that.
Yeah, it was just getting worse and worse, and then all of a sudden it went.
Yeah. We just worry when you just disappear like that.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
We get a little concerned when you just disappear like that.
Honey, if there's ever anything wrong, y'all will be the first to know.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
All
Are
right.
you okay, Darlene?
We
I
were
didn't
hoping we didn't
upset you,
hurt your
Darlene,
feelings.
did I?
No.
Okay.
But I was afraid that's why you jumped out. No.
Hell no. Oh, heck no.
Swear jar.
Bob's here.
Bob here, nice way to try to change the subject, Debbie. Good morning to Bob. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to Bob. Good morning
Darlene,
to you.
Oh,
Good.
that's
Woo,
great.
you
Good
guys.
morning, Bob.
Guys,
Bob.
better looking every day, I swear.
Yeah, you just told me about 2 o'clock this morning.
Did you get your hair cut, Bob?
Not
No.
yet.
We're going to braid it.
I
I
don't
want
care.
it braided then. I'll put a ponytail.
Well,
I
I'm trying to
see
transplant.
older men with ponytails.
What he's going to do is cut it and then glue it on top.
Yeah, there you go.
I ain't got none.
Look, Bob,
It's
my
still
husband,
last year.
my husband shaves his head. My son shaves his head. They look great. You can shave your head and still look good.
Yeah, but I'd have to do it often.
Well,
My
or
son shaves his head, but my husband doesn't. He's got the little tuft up here and the side around the side.
well, Bob,
That's
sport a
my
ponytail.
hair.
You know what? Sport a ponytail.
I got a good one.
Well, let
Turn
it
around and
go.
pull him in the back. See. Now lean over there. You go. Wait a minute. Let me get you in the camera. I got to get him in the camera because he don't know how to bend right.
You're right.
Okay, bend up. Stand up. Put your head back. Now, show him ponytail.
Oh my
Oh yeah,
goodness.
he does have enough there for a ponytail. Holy moly.
Yeah. He used to when he was in the military and he was doing stuff that he doesn't want to talk about. His hair was hippie style. He had a full beard, and damn, that man was good looking. His hair was way long. Oh, sorry. That wasn't that kind. That was the damn. That was like D-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A.
Don't just keep saying it. That's not helping.
Look, she thinks, all right, she thinks because Bob come in pictures them for
Bob's here.
I know.
I did better tomorrow.
Don't pimp Bob out and think that I'm going to forget.
Willow says that Bob should let it grow long enough to do a man bun.
I hate those.
A 77-year-old running around with a man bun?
That's what she said. I'm just saying.
Men out Bob's age with long ponytails.
Yeah, they also have bikes.
Well,
he don't
Bob
want
can get a tattoo.
Bob can get a tattoo, she said.
Not really.
Not really. I have one.
Well, I don't care if other people have them. It's just me. I don't like it.
I have one and I'd like to get more, but my husband wasn't real happy when I got my first one.
Yeah, when he was in the military, the kind of work he did, he couldn't have any identifiers on him anywhere.
Yeah.
So my uncle's got the same thing. He can't have any identifiers on him anywhere because if he were to, they could find out more about him. I mean, it sounds goofy, but it's truthful.
Yeah, it's clues. It's all clues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's a clue every time they have to pull my pants down a little bit to give me a shot in my back end. And they come across some hot pink lips that says sassy, and I'm not going to say the word because even if I drew it out, it ain't making no difference.
Well, so let me ask you a question. If it's sassy, what's the beginning letter and what's the ending letter?
A.
Okay, and the ending letter?
S.
Okay, so we know that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I'm going to tell you guys, the new people here, you know, we used to, my cousin used to do tattoo parties, and it would always be during football season. And there would be so many people come over there to get tattoos. And so the two sisters, they wanted matching tattoos back there. So they kept at me one day. They said, you got to get one. You got to get one. I'm like, no, you got to get one. I said, okay. So they're
getting in too easy.
And it shows the one girl with my pants pulled down a little bit, and then my aunt doing the tattoo. I mean, my cousin doing the tattoo. And I'm like, well, it was in fun. And I'm going to tell you, there's been so many nurses, but never like the nurse that was slapping the wall when she seen it. I was wondering when I was going to get stuck. And I'm waiting. And I turn around. And she's like, has her hand slapping the wall.
The mailman came
not slap it. I said, honey, that's okay. You can laugh. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they done turned out all the lights. Me and MawMaw were the last two in there. And so anyway, so then she started to do it again. I was braced for that shot of I forget what is it, a Toradol shot.
Toradol, yeah, that burns a bit.
Yes. So I was braced against the wall and I had my eyes closed. And I'm like, I turned around and she's laughing again. I laughing again. So when Traci gives that one, and then she has to give me a steroid shot in my other side, I said, I hate to disappoint you. There's nothing on that side. And then she laughed again. And she said she had had such a bad day. It was so busy, such a bad day that it perked her up that she had us at the end of the shift. But I'm telling you guys, she had fear in her eyes because here I was sitting up. Let me see. I was sitting on my left hip with my butt up in the air. I was hurting that bad. I was hurting that bad with my leg stuck out. I was crying. And she come in and said, well, so-and-so nurse ain't here, but we have so-and-so.
I will be right back. Time to need some coffee.
Okay.
I said, what does she look like? Now, you guys, this is self coming in. This is the part of the, what do you call? The flesh.
Yeah.
So I said, what does she look like? And they said, well, I said, because if it's who I think it is, I don't want to see her. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. And they walked out, and I'm crying. I told MawMaw, I said, no way. No, I'm not going to see her. Well, she comes in, and the look on her face when she sees me, she looked kind of funny. And she said, hey, she said, I was told you wanted to see me. You know, if you want somebody else, I said, no, you're fine. The look on her face looked like she was scared to see me. So I don't know the impression. We went to church together one time. And some of the things she said and done to me was one of the reasons that I stopped going to church for a long time. She was young, a lot younger than me. She didn't like the fact that I knew more about daycare. And I was working at the church daycare, and they did things that were not correct. But the look on her face, and that's been many years ago, God spoke to me. And I told the nurse, I said, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. So when she come in, she did MawMaw first. And I said, you look so much like your mama. Your mama had the kindest spirit and was so sweet. I loved your mom to death. And she said, well, thank you. That's what people say. So we got a banter going. And I let the Lord bring me back in and be like, okay, now you can't say one thing and act another way. But it was fine. She did the intake and everything. And she left my prescriptions sitting on the desk. So when I went to get mine, they weren't there. And she called me and asked could I meet her up somewhere to give me my prescription that I much needed. And when she was late getting there, I come home. But anyway, I'm just saying. So all that was going on. So I know the nurse was tense, and I know the nurse was thinking, oh my gosh, she's in there crying, she's hurting, and I don't know what to do. She don't want the nurse. I mean, no telling the nurse practitioner, no telling what that poor girl was thinking when she had to come in there and pulling my britches halfway down and seeing that tattoo. If that made her day, well, God bless her. If my backside can make somebody have a blessed day, then I'm not going to pull my britches down so you guys will have a blessed day today. I'm just saying.
Well,
okay, darling, we are just going to take your word for it, honey.
Yeah. It's okay, darling. You don't have to show it. I can take your word because you would never lie.
My tattoo's on my foot.
Yeah.
I got one. I saw a friend of mine that had one, and I wouldn't have gotten it either. Huh?
LizzAnn, do you have a LizzAnn?
No, I do not.
Oh.
I choose not to.
Yeah. I have a friend that had a tattoo put on just below. Okay, do you know the term panicula? Okay, you know how you get a fat tummy and you got that roll that's just around your belly button?
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
below your funicula is a triangled area. That's a good way to put it, isn't it? And a girl I know had part of her, for lack of a better word, because it is what it is, her hair shaved off and tattooed right there. She had a man pushing a lawnmower. Now that's funny. And the only ones that ever saw it were her doctors. And every time her doctors saw it, they lost it.
Okay, how old is this woman? Because you know what? The man pushing the lawnmower, one day, he's going to get lost.
Uh-huh.
He's going to get lost one day.
He's just going to
One
fall.
day, he'll just
He's going to fall off the cliff.
But it's
Okay.
funny. It's funny. It was funny.
Okay.
Because there's little noises coming from the lawnmower and everything. And I mean, it was just funny. And I said, that had to have hurt.
No,
She goes, but it's funny.
no. The only thing that hurts, like poor LizzAnn, LizzAnn about to lose it. My ankle hurt. My ankle hurt.
What?
Tattoos are a form of art.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
My daughter's whole back of her back, her whole entire back, my older daughter, is got a phoenix rising and a dragon. And it's not an oriental dragon, it's a medieval dragon. And oh my God, it's gorgeous. It's all shaded and everything.
I wanted, when I lost my weight, so I like that, but it wouldn't fit on the jar. I could downsize it like Willow said. Willow, I might get Casey to downsize that to fit on the jar.
Yeah, you can reduce that.
You can do that by just scanning it into your computer and shrink it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
in fact, if you send it to me as an MPEG or a JPEG, like a picture, like scan it and then send it to me, I can do that for you and send it back. I can even color it for you.
well, I don't have see, Casey can do it. He just, whenever he gets home, he'll do it.
Okay. I help is all. I try to help.
Oh, I know you always do. But
Denise has a rose on her ankle and a heart on her right shoulder. And Raven said when she got her spine tattooed, it hurt and her sternum hurt to the point of tears. Now, I have heard that on the sternum that's very painful because that's like right against the bone.
Ew.
But I had mine right on the top of my foot where they said, oh, this might really hurt. It was to me, it was more irritating than painful.
really, you're sitting. All right, Pat. I love you. You never know what you're going to hear, Pat. When you, I mean, we are just we're like the women that are doing the quilting. You just never.
You just never know what they're gonna say.
But we love you, Pat.
We love you too, Pat.
Love you,
Yeah.
Pat.
But
Instead of the Forrest Gump saying you never know what you're gonna get, you just have to say you never know what they're gonna say.
Yep.
Well, you know, tattoos are for whomever chooses to have them because that's what they want.
Exactly.
And that's fair.
Exactly.
I just have
Yeah, I
never
don't-
done it because I have a fear of needles. So
I
the idea of somebody hitting me with a repeating needle, just like it was like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
don't criticize someone if they choose to do it. You know.
If I were going to get one, it would be a bee on top of a daisy, and it'd be small on my big toe.
what I wanted was up my side. I wanted a phoenix rising.
Oh, you can't! I can't wait till we can do a private. And you can see my daughter's tattoo. It will blow you away.
Because that's how I felt when I had my weight loss surgery and I just started coming out of a lot of I just started feeling my voice in my life and in my home. And that's what I felt like. I don't know what that Phoenix would look like now since I gained 50 pounds back.
Yeah.
I have 7 tattoos.
You have 7.
Yep.
I would like to get something in honor of my grandbabies, but I haven't decided exactly what yet and where.
Yeah, I have Joseph and Jasmine's name around my ankle. And then I have stars that are going up. Well, Joseph and Jasmine's name is wrapped around my ankle on my left side or my left leg. And then I have stars that are going from my ankle to my knee on the outside of my right leg. And then I have my triquetra in the back, which represents my children.
Okay.
And then I have a Celtic cross on my left arm here that represents my first pregnancy that I lost. And then I have my Celtic cross with, I have to move my Celtic cross with my shamrock. That's got to get finished. And then I have my shamrocks with the puzzle piece that Tommy has a mechanical tattoo with the puzzle piece from the middle of my shamrock. And then I have his mechanical piece that's inside my shamrock. I don't
That's
know
cool.
explaining that right, but it's a couple's tattoo. So instead of going and getting our names on each other, we went the route of a puzzle piece. And so it's got to get finished, but because of my wonderful spleen, I have to wait and get cleared before I can have any more tattoos. So I can't start being finished. That's actually supposed to go up into my hip. And that's my memorial piece for people that I've been very close to that have passed on. And so it's got to have like the Celtic intertwined with it and stuff like that. But I haven't been able to get it finished. And then the one on my arm is going to be a partial sleeve with the puzzle piece and the shamrocks and stuff. So I have to wait to get cleared to have them finished. So with it still being pretty recent with the spleen thing, I can't at least until a year.
Right.
So it stinks, but I want more. I'm going to get more. But
my sister, let me see, 55. My sister was almost 60 before she got her first one, and that shocked the crap out of me. I was 47 before I got my first one. But my kids, I cried when Casey got his. He was 18, but it's because it said perfectly flawed. He always felt like that he was different. And so when I seen that, it made me cry. It is like in letters this high. It was so deep that they're raised up. Still to this day, you can feel across, and they go across his shoulder. Now his whole back shoulder it says perfectly flawed. I went outside one day before I left for work. My daughter was in the smoking area at work. So I went out there, talked to her, and I kind of looked, and that was before she had weight loss surgery. And she was very much breasty, I guess you'd say. But I was sitting there, and all of a sudden I looked, and I saw Tiffany. Why? And I didn't even know it. She had gotten heart right here, and her friend drew it. It looked like a real heart, not like a pretty heart. And down the middle of it was stitches, and you could feel the stitches. I said, why? And she looked at me. She said, my divorce is final today, Mom.
Aww.
I hurt so bad when I saw that. And when I got in the car and I rode down the road, I hurt because I could not fix my kids. And that's been quite a while. That's been many years because Toot might have been about 4 and he's 15, my grandson Joey. But it hurt my heart to know. And it wasn't so much because they're friends now, but it was the fact that she felt like me and Kevin were, she wanted to have a relationship, a marriage like me and her daddy, and she felt like she failed.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just heartbreaking to me to see it. So, and it kind of with things that's happened now, that's going on, I still can't fix my children.
We can't. They're grown adults. You have to let them do their own thing.
I wish I could let Casey know how special he is, and people tell him, but there's times he just doesn't feel like it.
Right.
He just and I wish I could, change the pain, but I think that's when you get to be an adult. That's where God comes in, and that's when God wants you to come to Him. He wants you to come to Him for when your boo-boos hurt, when your heart hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How you doing, LizzAnn?
I'm sorry?
How you doing? You look sad.
She's in
I'm fine. I was just listening to her and feeling her pain, I guess.
I can see that. You're very empathetic.
Oh.
And I guess I don't even think now sometimes that any of the pain shows, because when I'm with you guys, when I'm on here with you guys, my heart pain, it's like I don't have it when I have all you guys, and you guys in the chat too, because I feel like I'm in a room full of women that will give a hug to, then we go to talking about something else.
Who care? A room full of people who care.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too, because I was really, when I first came on this morning, I was really kind of dragging, and I was like, oh, I just don't know today. But I knew if I just came on, I would brighten up a little bit, that it would help me. If I stay in my bed and don't do anything, that's not going to help my mood any.
Did you send me a message to check on me, Traci?
Did I send you a message to check on you?
On Facebook?
No, I was asking Debbie if she was okay.
Oh, okay.
Debbie's never going to be okay, but I'm alive and cooking.
Disappeared on us. Oh, look, we got someone new. Good morning, Ramblin' Hick. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ramblin' Hick. Good morning to you. Welcome.
Rambling Hick. We're the ones that's been rambling all morning.
Heck yeah, we have.
This is Art Therapy Tuesday. I have been. I'm getting some of it done. Wait. And I am going to put always in love. I am getting some stuff done. It's just that, we color a little and talk a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, if you could see this table. If it all were to fall on me, you guys call the house phone. No, I need to give you guys Kevin's number. Look, all the stuff on the table fell on Darlene. So I'm just letting you know you might need to go find her.
Yeah.
My table is piled, you guys.
Don't you think Bailey would be the search and rescue dog and forage you out of the pile?
She would if she were not in trouble. What? Now, who said cheesecake?
Ramblin' Hick did.
Wait. Look. Wait, somebody, let me see.
That sounds
You
good.
just said, cheesecake, that sounds good. I think it was just.
Ramblin' Hick don't do that. Look, we're like the what is it? Golden Girls up in here. They
Well, there's an analogy.
Cheesecake. every problem they had, they would break out the cheesecake.
Oh, heck yeah.
You
I'm
guys
afraid to ask
remember
Miss
that?
Blanche.
I think we need to have a cheesecake hat day tomorrow, or Friday, I mean, where we all have cheesecake and a hat. I think that's a good
Oh
one.
my goodness.
Casey always tries to find out who's who in our household. He always says he's Blanche. He says I'm the one. What's her name? From St. Olaf.
Oh.
Betty White?
So what's her name on there?
I don't remember.
Rose.
Rose.
Well, Rose is the sexy one.
No.
No.
That's
Rose.
Blanche.
Rose
Blanche.
is the ditzy one.
Okay.
Yeah, he says I'm like Rose. He calls MawMaw Dorothy. Well, Casey's like Blanche and Dorothy put together. Because he will hurry
Who's
up.
Sophia? Who's Sophia?
MawMaw then. MawMaw Sophia. Because every now and then
the old one.
look at her and he does the voice of Blanche who is it I said the
monarch in that is Dorothy, and her mama is Sophia.
Right. So he'll do the Dorothy and look at MawMaw and say, I can put you in Shady Pines. And he'll just look at her.
That's too funny.
So we had this dilapidated trailer up on the upper lot that we bought. And well, we bought it and it had the trailer there. And there was nothing to be done with it. So the city tore it down because the city right now is going around tearing down all these dilapidated buildings.
Yeah.
But anyway, I done put a sign on it. I done made a sign and stuck it on the door and put Shady Pines. And then I posted it on MawMaw's Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
That's too funny.
Shady Pines. And then a while ago, MawMaw, all morning since she's been awake, she has not had her oxygen on. Well, she had her mask, but then, all right, she gets me to come back there and do her oxygen. And Casey came to mind. I'm hooking up, and I'm like, I could just hear Casey say, yes, she just thinks I'm hooking it up. You guys know how he is.
Uh-huh.
And he would just have a look like,
oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are so full of mischief.
that's what makes it go around, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I bet you've got the greatest, driest sense of humor. I would love that.
girl, it ain't always dry because sometimes Casey's humor is very juicy. I'm just saying.
You mean he's more out there than you are?
Where do you think he learned it from?
And he honed it.
Mm-hmm.
Casey is very much an offshoot of me. I just hate that he gets his like bipolar or mental stuff from both me and Kevin and my mom. Oh, but Casey, he's like me. What comes out comes out. What comes out. When he's upset, you know it right away. Casey does not stew on, he doesn't wait a week and then blow up at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know it right away.
He's gonna blow. Yeah.
My daughter was so much like Kevin. Kevin's better now. He'll share his feelings as he's gotten older. But used to be, I might not know till the week later. What have I done? Why is, I wouldn't know what I'd done or why Kevin was acting like he was. I wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother was like that. I would have to leave her alone, wait, and sometimes it might be 2 weeks and she'd say, Mom, you want to go to Waffle House? And I knew that he was ready to talk about something that bothered her. So we'd go to Waffle House and sit down, and then she'd tell me. And she'd say, Mom, I know you told me about this, but I just want to let you know this is what happened. She said, you were right. Trucker Z, you have a great day. Before you go,
Trucker Z.
are you
Bye, Trucker Z. Take
Are you
care.
still at your mama's house, or are you going back on the road? Let me find out if he's still. Are you about to jump back in the truck and head out?
There we go.
He said he's going to swipe his mama's laptop and take it with him. You guys, I respect the truck drivers. You guys, they have a hard job.
Yes, they do.
My daddy was a truck driver.
Who was?
My daddy was a truck driver.
Yeah. Lynn.
Yeah, Waffle House. I miss Waffle House being in the north. That's one thing I do miss. Waffle House.
There's nothing.
How'd they turn out, Destiny?
We've done that too, Denise. I've had a weird, I'd be upset and tell kids.
Destiny, how'd they turn out, honey?
Like crap.
What's the problem? Show me and let me see.
Well, let me make you big. I can see on your face.
She's pissed, I can tell. Okay, what is it that they're not doing right for you?
They're not lining up.
Oh,
it doesn't look bright.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
All right. Here's what you need to do. I know what you want to do. You want it to be brighter and it's darker, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to calibrate your screen. Do you know how to do that?
I'm shade colorblind, so I can't do anything like that. Tommy does all that, but I know it's not bright. And I think I got a paper jam before, and now I just got to go on
That's not the problem. Here's what you need. There is a product on the market right now called Huey, Huey. They've got old ones and new ones. I've got a Huey. And what you want to do, you don't have to have color ability in your eyes. Huey will do it for you.
How do you spell it?
Huey. Huey. Okay. And what it does is it fits down over the front of your screen that you're working on. It will help you set your white balance. And once your white balance is set, then depending on the program you're using. Now, I used Photoshop because that's all I've learned. But there are, all kinds of other programs out there. But I love Photoshop, so I set it to Photoshop colors and made the printer go with the software instead of the software allowing the printer to make the decision. And when you do that, it will give you the exact color. When you get to that point, if you need help with it, let me know. If you need me to help you set your white color without a Huey, I can help you with that. This kind of work, this graphic work, I did graphics for a gentleman for over 8 years, and I had to come up with 10 different designs every month. And I will tell you, it gets to be really hard when you're trying to match colors. And I have people in my past that said, that's a shade off, I need it different. They don't understand the software. It's not like I can just fix it. I have to really go in and do some work. So Huey will allow you to do that. Also, Photoshop will allow you to take and put the color you want on screen, then click on it, and it will put it into a color block for you. Then you can click on that color block and fill anything you want to fill with that color.
Right.
So there's a lot.
Photoshop. I do not like Photoshop. I cannot figure that out for the life of me. Photoshop. And
what are you using?
What's that?
What are you using?
I am using the program that came with my cutter at the moment, and then I have a couple other ones that I go into. It's just that it's not it's fine on the computer. It's just not printing bright enough for me, is what it is.
Okay. Do you have Photoshop or Photoshop Elements?
I don't use Photoshop. I can't figure it out, and I don't. The little bit that I was able to figure out, I didn't like it. I didn't like the program.
Well, I will tell you when it clicks, when you click and you figure out you have that aha moment, because it took me 2.5 months the first time, and I was trying to do it on my own. When you have that aha moment, all of a sudden it all makes sense, and it's so easy. But you have to do it a step at a time. Huh?
I think I had it for like 6 months, and I was so agitated with it that it was just not a good fit for me.
If you have Photoshop Elements 13, I can help you with that. That is a reduced pro version. It's not the big version. It's the smaller version that makes it easy to go through. I would help you with that, because the only way you're going to be able to get that is to recolor your picture with Pantone and be able to pull up the Pantone you want. And then the printer has to be able to read what your computer's sending out. So the only way to do that is to get your printer to then understand that it's not pulling just an sRGB. And you don't want to go 4-color with that printer. You really don't. You want to go RGB with that printer. Otherwise, you're going to have that problem all over the place. So don't go to RGB, go RGB. Okay?
Yeah, I don't mess with like any of that's all Tommy's department.
You have to learn that if you're going to do graphics, sweetheart. You're going to have to learn it. It's easy. There's no way to mess it up. It's a learning curve, sweetheart. It really is. And it's easy. When it clicks, it's the easiest thing in the world. It's easier than plucking a feather. I will help you. You're not dumb. You're a very bright young woman. You can do this. Destiny, do I have to have a private with you?
No, I'm frustrated with it.
I know. If you need help, let me know, because I know how to do this, and I know that printer.
All right, sounds good.
Love you, honey.
Much love. I need to step away for a moment, though.
Okay.
Be right back.
I used to love me some Waffle House when I lived in Georgia. I ain't gonna lie.
After my surgery, I'd go in and I'd get 1 egg over medium.
Mm-hmm.
And I would get them to grill me some tomatoes, red tomatoes, and that's what I ate. Each time we would go in, I'd eat that egg and that. And now all of a sudden, eggs are hard for me to eat unless they're in salad or something. The apple pie is the only thing I need at Waffle House. But whenever MawMaw would say, "You want to go to Waffle House like we used to do all the time?" I'd like, there ain't nothing there I can eat.
You could eat a waffle with no syrup.
No, I mean, I really can't. A waffle would make me throw up. A waffle, Debbie, with the lap band, what goes from my small stomach into my big stomach is the size of this straw.
I mean, you have to chew the hell out of it, huh?
Yes. And, you know, if you eat something that's bread or something, it goos up. Or if I have a lot of congestion and I have a lot of drainage, and if it sits a certain way and gets a film or bubble over that hole and I try to eat, I'm going to be sick. So, I mean, I'm under 200 pounds, and it's the sugars I know that even has me staying at this weight.
How tall are you?
Used to be 5'8". I'm probably 5'7" now.
I'm 5'2 3/4".
And 3/4.
Yep, I used to be 5'3", but the last time they measured me, they said, "You're not 5'3". I said, "Yes, I am, and I'm standing up straight." They said, "No, you've shrank." I said, "Well, thank you for sharing."
We have shrinkage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I used to be 5'5", so I don't know. I'm probably 5'4", 5'4.5".
I used to be 5'8". I used to be 5'8", and then they measured me one time and they said 5'6". But I think when they put my neck back in, that new neck, it brought that little
That
bit.
gave you a little bit more height back, yeah.
Yeah. But I was the tall.
Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you.
Good morning, darling.
Good morning, darling.
Time for me to tell Debbie how much she owes me, and she can't bring Bob in here to make me get over.
You're welcome, Darlene B.
See, Debbie, you thought she forgot.
Oh, look.
Well, I did tell Adriana's daddy. I spelled it out though. Oh, Willow used to work in the Waffle House.
Yeah. I love me some waffles. I'm like Darlene. There's not like I can't go in there and just eat anything, but I will get like a piece of ham, grilled piece of ham, and some hash browns.
That sounds good.
And I usually can't eat it all, but oh, I still love it. But I can't get that anywhere like that. Like Greasy Spoon Waffle House up here in Michigan. They just don't have any place like that.
Don't have that.
I couldn't work there. There's no way I could work there. It would make me sick to smell food all day.
Boo. Okay.
You guys, this could sound crazy. When I get the craving, and it's got to be an imbalance, especially craving raw hamburger meat.
That's not healthy.
No.
But if I ever crave something greasy and salty, like potato chips, I've taken some olive oil and put it in the palm of my hand and put salt on it and lick it. And that would do it. I would not do it. Yeah. Just sometimes my body craves the sweet or the greasy salty stuff. Good
morning, Blandean. Good morning to you. Good morning, Blandean. Good morning to you.
Say hi to the girl.
Well, hey there.
Say hi, bud.
Hey, baby.
Hey, say hi, buddy. Buddy, there's the girls.
Cool.
Moose.
He's not caring about us.
No, he wants mama love. He does this every morning.
I'll be right back.
He tries to be a lap dog. I don't want to play.
Kevin swears I don't give Bailey any attention during the day because she attacks him at night.
Dog.
One.
What do you want? Do you have to go pop?
That didn't look like a good face.
You and me, kid.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I do.
I'm telling you, my phone call was my hubby who calls every day on his lunch hour. He's such a sweetie.
Oh, how nice.
He calls just to check in, just to see how my day is going and to tell me he loves me every day.
Oh, that's cool. It's really nice to hear their voice whenever
it is. Even just for a minute, just to know he's okay too.
There you go.
That's called love.
Exactly.
Well, because I've been a bad girl today, I should probably go and get homework done.
Why have you been a bad girl?
I've said too many swear words.
Oh, you don't have to go because of that.
You just have to pay up to the swear jar. That's all.
I'm going to end up owing her mortgage at the rate I'm going. I got all of this to finish over here, and it's almost done.
Yeah.
Well, is this stuff from storage or something?
No, that was a back room with craft stuff in it.
Oh, I see.
You would not believe These are the magazines, guys, that I need to get rid of. It
That's a
doesn't
few,
look
yeah.
like a lot there, but let me tell you, there is 6 years worth of magazines there.
Wow.
It's sad. It's really sad. I got to get rid of them. I just got to get rid of them.
On eBay.
You know, I don't know that I want to go through that because they'll still be here. It's sort of like a hoarder. If you keep the stuff there, you end up keeping it. You know,
Yeah,
I just want to get it out of here. I really was
Out of
told
your
last
sight.
night in a real strong dream, get it out of there. Once you've got it sorted, get it out. Just get it out. Go put it.
Okay. Let me translate that dream.
I already know it.
God was telling you get them swear words out.
Actually, no. What he was really telling me was, because I never use the Lord's name in vain, okay? What he was and he never said it wasn't okay to say poop or something like that. It's okay. Anyway, point being is, the dream came to me. I have things for you. I can't give you more things if you have no room for those things.
Right.
You need to clean out your things and have nothing left so that I can bring you the blessings I've promised. That is what I've been told. I've been told that for over 2 years, and it's just now making sense.
Repo card. Willow's asking about
scrapbooking, card making, and craft books. Some of them have beads, some have cross stitch. And the only books I didn't get rid of were my soft doll books. I keep those because that was a deal I made with myself, and I don't have very many of them. But I'm still going through. There are some Stampington books too, Willow. Willow, are you anywhere in the South? Just a yes or no. Hello, Willow.
They might not hear you yet.
Yeah, it takes that delay. It takes a minute.
Yeah. Well, Willow, if you're anywhere in the South, you let me know with a yes or no, because what I'm going to end up doing with these when I'm done is probably take them to somewhere in Austin to like Savers or something. You're in Kansas. You want to meet halfway?
I need to restart my computer. So I'll be right back.
So what?
Okay.
All right, baby.
Okay, love you. I hope I didn't
Debbie, what you
upset
can
her. I
do
wasn't
is
trying to
donate them
upset
to your library. If your library has a Friends of the Library, they will sell their donated books to people for a very reasonable price, and
it makes
the money
for them.
that they
A
raise
lot?
goes to add things to the library.
Well, here's what I've got. I've got a lot of books that are like monthly, but then I've got books that are monthly, but it's like, let me show you. This one set of books. There you go. Oh, that works. Okay, that will help me show. That works.
Don't hurt yourself.
Okay.
Do not.
Willow, if you want to pay for the shipping, honey, I would even send these to you since you're in Kansas. But here's a book. Can we make me big? Here's a book that has just birthdays, and it's all birthday cards. And what it is it's great ideas on how to do birthday cards from the get-go. I mean, they're all birthdays. This one particular one's birthdays. Then this one is just cards, and they're everything. There's thank you cards. There are all kinds of stuff. And
all occasion, basically.
And it's got all different kinds, and it tells you how to make them and everything like that. And then I've also got one that's just Christmas.
Right.
Okay, so this is just all Christmas cards.
Sells magazines and things like that.
And then I've got craft magazines. This one's featuring the art of quilting, but it's crafts. It's all different kinds of crafts.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find some decent pictures. I can't get it to do what I want it to do. For example, there's a craft using a key.
Yeah.
See, that is so cool. Let's see. Using crayons to make a wreath.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. There's an owl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm dragging a
how
little
are you
bit,
in
but
here
I'm
twice,
okay.
Darling?
Okay.
Darlene, how are you in here
Here's
twice?
cross stitch. All these magazines have got everything in them. So I will tell you, Willow, if you do you do beadwork and needlework, and dollhouse minis, and poly clay. I have some of those. I will keep those aside, show them to you. I will get a hold of you. And if you want them, all I ask is you pay for the actual shipping. I don't really want to make money off of them. Every one of these magazines start at anywhere from $7 clear up to $15 to $17. I've even got Stampington books that teach you to do all different kinds of things. So I'll let you know. But if anybody knows anybody that wants some craft magazines, my gosh, I've got enough to choke a horse. Choke a horse. There's no way.
That's a good idea. Homes would love those books.
Huh?
A retirement
Lynn
home.
said retirement homes would probably love those books, those magazines.
I thought that too. I thought about doing that.
Now, Willow, you like dolls, isn't that correct? Now, do you have life size dolls, or do you only do real like mini size dolls?
Are you talking to me or Willow?
Oh, I'm talking to Willow.
Okay.
You guys don't know why I didn't just go in there and use Casey's computer yesterday. I just wasn't thinking, or I everybody's computer is different, and mine has like my links I can throw up there real quick. Tracy, what time did you get up this morning?
I got up at 3:45. I just couldn't sleep. My leg is bothering me because of the weather change, and
School
it's not
good idea.
It's just the way it is, you know.
Yeah.
Well, my phone woke me up at 7.
We'll do it.
7:20, I think, and I had already set this up. All right, ladies, have you guys went and put your comment in for the drawing?
I did put mine in.
Good. I hadn't even looked at, I didn't even pull that. I didn't even have time this morning to pull up my praise music, you guys, or my praise.
Now we're supposed to put our names in for what?
For Darlene's 600 sub drawing.
Good girl. And where do I do that?
She posted a video
on
yesterday.
YouTube.
On
Okay.
YouTube.
Well,
and in the comment section, you make a comment.
Okay, I will put a comment and guarantee I won't have to pay the swear jar.
All right.
What did you say?
That's not any better. Denise said she didn't get to sleep until 6 this morning and woke up at 8:30. That's not any better than me getting up at 3:45.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Denise. I sure hope you can get some rest tonight.
I slept off and on and off and on and off and on, and that's just the way it is sometimes.
Yeah. That's kind of what I did last night. Seemed like whenever the dog moved, it woke me up. She doesn't usually wake me up, but last night she did.
Yeah. That's my issue exactly, Denise. Too much, just hurting too much. The weather's changing, and Willow's been up since noon yesterday. And Perlini had a rough night. Lynn had a rough night too.
Oh.
See, we're all in the same boat. Wait.
Yeah.
Good morning to Misha. Good morning to you. Good morning to Misha. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Misha.
Good morning, love. Good morning.
Welcome, welcome, Misha.
Well, guys, I need to go play grandma.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all later. I enjoyed the visit.
Love you.
Love
Love
you.
you too. Everybody have a blessed day. And we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh, and then there was 3.
And then there were 3.
Just us, huh?
LizzAnn ate my nuts. There were cashews and almonds and walnuts, and dried cranberries.
Cashews, I found out when I went to the doctor, and then I went and I read up on cashews. They're one of the best things that I can eat after gastric bypass to give me a well feeling without having to eat chocolate or something like that. And it's better than taking like lorazepam. I don't know if that's a generic for. I don't know if that's generic for Xanax or whatever, but
yeah,
it's like calms you down, and it's just the nuts. So there's no, and I got off of all of those bad, nasty drugs because I started just eating the nuts, and I feel better.
Denise, she really is. Willow, goodness gracious.
Now, see, that's not bad.
It's a good thing LizzAnn was not here.
Mm-hmm.
Willow.
LizzAnn would have been giggling, and then we'd be all down the hill from there.
It already.
Oh, Derek's happy.
Nuts makes you less nuts, Willow said. I like nuts, but the problem is if I get them in the house, I will have a handful one day and hope to have some another day, and my husband will eat the rest.
That's okay. Buy more and hide them.
I don't like to hide things.
It's not hiding, actually. It's
I forget where I hide things when I hide things.
Well, then don't hide them. Just know you keep nuts here, here, and here.
What was I going to say?
Something about Derek.
I hope he's having a good time, you guys.
I heard from him last night. And
today was their kind of tourist day, right?
Yesterday was a tourist day, pretty much. Today, I think, was a fishing day because he got up at 5 a.m., he said.
Oh, wow.
Well,
he just noted, I got to go to bed. I'm up at 5 a.m. Talk to you another time. Have a great night, yada, yada, yada. Okay. And I haven't heard from him since, so he must be out fishing.
Well, I had several messages on my phone, and I got up so late, I didn't have a chance to check, Facebook messages. But I do believe he sent me like a good morning one. He's good about. Does he message you good mornings, Traci?
Sometimes, not every single day.
Okay.
Sometimes he does.
Okay, I'm just saying he's got to do you the same way he does. He's got to do you the same way he does me and Debbie.
He don't good
well,
morning.
I was his stalker there for a while, so I might have scared him a little bit. So now he doesn't do that every single day.
I forget that you used to follow his.
Like every time he'd have I just had so few people that like every time he would go live or have a video, I would be right on it because I didn't get that many notifications back then. So his was one of the notifications that I got. Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you. Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you.
Oh, I can't see it. Let me see. Diana. I saw yesterday when I was feeling bad, and I pulled up to find my grandson's phone number. I had saw that you was on live with somebody, and I'm like, oh, I want to go watch, but girl, I was hurting so bad. I just had to do away with my computer, set it aside. But I wanted so bad to go by. So thank goodness I do get your notifications, Diana. It's weird. I'm getting my new people's notifications.
Yeah, I'm getting more new people notifications than old people, and then I get those old people ones late, and then I always feel like, gosh darn it, I'm going in late.
Yeah.
That's right, Lynn. He should be lucky to consider himself lucky to have stalkers like us.
He knows
this trip has been good for him. His whole demeanor has changed.
Oh yeah.
Pictures and stuff, you can see he looks happy, he feels good. And I told him, I said, you just need to get out more, bud, and you need to get out and do what you like to do. So, enjoy this trip. You need this.
It's hard. It's hard when you have to wait for a driver, though. It's so hard sometimes.
I wish there was a way to give it to raise enough money to give him an Uber for a year. He would be excited.
You guys, yesterday after I got off the computer and I knew I had to go to the store, I got in my car because I don't drive very often. And when I got in my car, I just wanted to cry, you guys. Yes, Diana, I'm doing where you put the paper in there. It's going to say always in love. The paper's inside, and I did the hack where you put the rice and it'll hold the paper in place. I have to do my 500 giveaway. I hadn't made his yet because I really want something different because he's an artist himself. And it's Matt Kimball. So I really want, I was nervous about Landshark's picture, and he made it his icon picture.
Yeah.
He loved it.
That's so cool.
And so anyway, I just feel like I don't do enough or good enough sometimes. So I'm really.
But you do.
But you guys, this is drying, and this will be going to the person. This will be going to the person because the lid is the last thing. I got something finished. I want to hear. So, but anyway, I got in my car yesterday. Oh, what I did, the lettering is I cut the lettering out from one of the adult color sheets. I wanted to do this, Diana, but the jar wasn't big enough because he would like that because of the far out things he does. Don't you think, Traci?
Yeah, definitely.
He would like that because he does graphic designs and stuff. But anyway, I'm trying to find something for him that the lid is big enough, and he's going to figure out how to do a lighting. Look, Diana, he is so smart that sometimes it's hard to figure out what he's talking about, but he shows what he's done, but he goes in depth with how he did it. And I told him, I said, you are crazy smart. But but he is so intelligent, and he's wanting to find something that could light the lid to shine down in the jar, to light the jar up. So that's what I'm trying. I'm making him something different. And then we have the 600 giveaway, Diana. Don't forget to go on that video and put a comment in that. But when I went on day before yesterday when I went on Dave's channel, and I told them, I said I went from 3 to 600 in, I think it was 28 days. Oh, I didn't think about that, Raven. A little solar light.
I don't know. It might work.
But
I think he's been thinking of a couple of different ideas to try.
Well, all right. Okay. I got this from the Dollar Tree. All right. It lights up and flickers. That fits into, I think I've showed you guys. I love this jar. I might just keep it. But see, it looks like a candle without
that's
burning
beautiful.
anything. Yeah. So I like that. And then I have the little ones. There was a bunch for $1. And I was hoping, wait, where did they go? Oh my goodness. I hope that the puppy didn't eat them. But anyway, I have some of the, looks like tea light candles. And I was hoping they were going to fit in my Starbucks lid.
Oh, yeah, in the lid.
But they don't. So, you know, at Christmas, they've got some Christmas, you know.
You know, I've got a Star Wars. I've got a Starbucks couple glassware things. I will see because I bought 4 or 5 boxes of individual tea lights, and they're small. So, in fact, if you will give me your measurement, I will see if they will fit, and if so, I'll ship you a couple. Because I got tonnages of those too. I got so much stuff, girl. I could start a classroom in the back of my house and give it.
I know. It's
but
amazing.
I don't want to do that. See, that's the problem. My newest idea is to do the selling, so I feel drawn that way. But
good.
I really go ahead.
Good morning, Kim A. Good morning to you. Good morning, Kim A. Good morning to you. Good morning, Texas Val. Good morning to you. Good morning, Texas Val. Good morning to you.
Val, you guys, Val is missing Casey. I know what Val is missing Casey. And Val, he should be back, I think, tonight. I think he'll be back tonight. Because Texas Val usually comes in on
Porch Church.
Yeah. But Debbie was talking about a classroom.
Yeah. What I was saying is that I got enough stuff. And like I said, if I don't clear it out, I won't. You've got to make room for, you know this. I don't know the verse in the Bible, but there is a verse that says that something about if you don't get rid of what you got, you can't receive new. And I'm ready to receive, and I don't have any room to put the new, so I need to get rid of the old. So that's what I'm doing. But I have got boxes.
Darlene, you need to tell Casey that Texas Vale said yes, she misses him terribly. She needs her Porch Church.
I will tell him. I will tell him. He's is the reason he's been gone. He like that 1 week he was gone. Is he's helping out April.
Working on April's bus.
Yeah, bougie bus is what I call it. And he's helping her. So I said, oh, you know, that's kind of a ministry. You put your, you know, you help. But look, he ain't going on the road with her. I'm just saying.
Do me a favor.
Mama's saying.
Measure where that hole is for that jar for me. Just measure the diameter of it. I'm gonna see if that'll fit. I'm gonna get it right now.
I've was gonna say something.
last thing you said was Casey is not going with Bougie on her bus. He is not going with her on that bus. He could go for a little weekender trip with her, but then he's got to come home.
Our vision is to finish the upper room. We'll clean out completely the shop. The shop has to be cleaned out. The upper room of the shop, which was going to be like a room that when we had people come over for the pool during that time, we would have a grill and have like a kitchen and the bathroom. The bathroom's already ready. It's got the drainage. It's got the PVC coming up out of the concrete. It even has a toilet already affixed. But it's got to have the sides closed in. Then there's a full-size room up there. And that full-size room is our wish that Casey and his dad are going to be able to finish it, because it's just like framed up. Finish it, and that's where Casey wants to have his own office, like his own living area, and then us use what's his room now as our living room, since everybody comes through our bedroom or his bedroom to get in the house.
Yeah.
So that's our goal. And I told him if him and his dad goes out there and does the work, that they could get it done. It would just have to be really, really soundproof, because the way Kevin put the gate for our big bulldog tiger, he goes into the shop area. There's a small spot that he goes in the shop to get out of the rain and everything. So when he barks, you can imagine a bark in a tin building.
Yeah.
It echoes. So that way, I don't know if we're going to redo the pool or not. It's kind of like I can't upkeep the pool. To me, we had it for all those years. Way past, the liner lasted way past they said it would.
Yeah.
And I'm not able to do like I used to do. And Casey said, Mom, I wouldn't feel safe for you to go out there by yourself anyway to swim. So I don't know what we're going to do with the in-ground pool. But the part of closing in what was always called the our entertainment area for the pool, to make it like a living room for Casey, and then his bedroom and stuff upstairs from it. I told him, I said, you and your daddy, you put in the work with your daddy and help them, but that will have to be after we have some money come in. He was talking about swimming with snakes around.
Okay, how big is that?
I done missed something. I keep trying to go.
She said, yeah, I think she just meant with your pool and there's snakes in the area, that she'd be afraid to go swimming because there's snakes around.
Well, I did get a couple snakes out of the what do you call it? The basket that you clean out. But good thing that I stuck my hand in there one time, and I was like, oh, and I pulled my hand back because there was something furry in it. And I thought it was a rat, but it was a dead baby. It was a dead baby rabbit, I guess.
Oh no.
So what I started
Lynn said that she had her friend in Texas had a copperhead in her pool.
Oh yeah, they can climb up a tree.
Yeah.
But so I took a spaghetti spoon thing out there. It's got the claw, and I would put that in there to get it out.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't funny. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Girl. I did. I squirreled like a girl, you guys. But
I'm sure.
then there was a snake in there, a black snake, a baby black snake, and I got it out with my hand, and it bit me. It bit me. I had little dots on my finger. He even fussed at me. He said, "Wasn't that been a water moccasin?" I said, "But it wasn't. Its head wasn't shaped that way." I said, "You done taught me enough about snakes. Which ones are which? I said, "That is nothing but a baby chicken snake or just a black snake." They sure did bite me real quick. But then we had what you call a fox snake. Now, those suckers are mean. And when I seen the color and I recognized it, I hurried up. I got a bucket with some water in it and put it in that bucket and took pictures. But yeah, they're pretty mean. They're beautiful colors, but they're aggressive, but they're not poisonous. We caught one time and he even put it in with the boa constrictor. You don't put two different kinds of snakes in the cage together. And the darn that snake attacked the boa constrictor.
Oh my goodness.
Go. And I'm like, so he had to get out. I said, "No, you can't do that." So that's how I knew those snakes were aggressive and mean. So not all snakes out there are bad snakes.
Right.
So that's but it doesn't matter. If you're by yourself, you see a snake, just get out of the way because you really don't know. But he did see a water moccasin up there a couple weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago.
Dang.
How wide is your jar?
Huh?
In the mouth of your jar, how wide is it?
I don't know. I don't have anything measure.
Sure you do.
I'm not good with measurements. No, Kevin got my tape measure.
You only have one?
Look.
3 or 4. Okay, well these are 1 3/8 inches. And they are a little lamp and they flicker. I should turn off lights. But they flicker.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
I think 1 3/8 might be too big.
It should drop down in that jar with no problem. It looks small.
Tape measure. Let's see. I don't see mine either.
I like the small tape measure, like the kind or dressmaking,
Yeah.
No, this is 1 5/8 across.
Okay, so this one would fit. It's 1 5/8 in width.
Yeah, was round. So yes.
Yeah, if you go across it and it's 1 5/8, this is 1 3/8. You got plenty of clearance to drop this down in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that would work.
But that's not the normal Starbucks one, is it? Or are you measuring a normal one? Oh, you are measuring a normal one.
Yeah, these are even for the big jars, it's the same size lid.
Okay, so I want you to take the lid off and measure just the opening, just the airspace between the glass.
You talking about okay.
If you're going to put something down in it, you got to go across it.
So it's 1 5/8
open area.
Yeah.
Okay, this will work.
Yeah.
Okay. And it flickers, and I'll even send you extra batteries.
Okay. Yeah, because that would be pretty in this one I'm working on. I don't know who's going to get this one, but I'm not through it. Let me see. it's off-white.
Yep. Oh, that'd be gorgeous.
With the glitter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it glitters. So I'm working on this one. I'm going to finish this one up today because I don't want to sit in here. But I'm going to finish this one up today.
Yeah.
And
I am going to have to move it here really soon. My leg is cramping up bad.
Sorry.
Me too. I got up singing the Lord's praises just then, as I call it, getting up and calling on his name. So, yes, I can't sit here like I did yesterday for so long because that really kicked my butt. So, oh, yeah. Thank you, Diana. That one, I'm going to add some more gold. Let me make it big. But, yes, I understand, Traci. I understand.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm just getting sore, and it's been, well, we've been on for 3 hours and 15 minutes, so we've been on a bit.
That's so long.
It's a long time to be in one spot. I
For
love you all.
Especially.
I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let me see if it'll catch some of the flash. Yeah. It catches a little bit of the flash. The sparkles are not just gold. They look gold, but they're iridescent flash. So, yes, I've got more to do to this, but it didn't turn out smooth, but I'm like, okay, well, that's okay too, because.
But see how this flickers?
Oh, yeah. See, I got some, but they were too big.
I bought 3 boxes of these with extra batteries in them.
Yeah, and see, they can Velcro. They can Velcro to the bottom of the jar.
Or you can put them to the lid of the jar.
That's what I meant. The lid, Velcro them to the lid, and then they'll light up. So, yeah, I've got the lettering on this jar, and I think once it dries, if it's everything right and straight on it,
yeah.
I wonder if I put it in the oven, if it would set it, because it's permanent markers, permanent Sharpie.
You can use a acrylic matte spray and set it too.
Oh, okay.
And spray that outside. Don't spray it in the house.
I know. I sprayed a mat that I had in there, thinking if I sprayed that mat, it would take the shine off of it. And no, it didn't. No. Oh my gosh. It was like chemical warfare in our house. It was the same way when I took the fingernail polish and put it on my hat, my hat. Oh my gosh, it was so strong in here.
I'm trying to see if I've got good batteries or bad batteries on some of these.
Myra, Casey is helping Bougie Bear. He was going to take his Bible up there, but she's trying to utilize all his time while he's there to get some stuff done, because she knows he's got to come back. Because MawMaw's got to have an MRI tomorrow. Wait.
Oh my.
This is Tuesday. I think tomorrow. So tomorrow, I think it won something. So.
How many of these do you want me to send you?
You can send me 3.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that I catch some.
I will send you 3. I can do that.
I appreciate it. Oh, you guys, at 12 o'clock in 2 minutes, I'm going to call it a day, because my body says it's a day.
Don't you mean it is 12?
Huh? 2 minutes until 12. What did I say?
No. You said you're going to call it a day. No, call it 12. Okay, good. That one works that way. All right, good.
Thank you, Misha, Debbie, Misha. Debbie,
Hello.
see you guys, I'm just getting goofy and I eat the good food. See what happens when I eat the good food? Had I been sitting here eating one of my cookies with the M&Ms in it, I'd have some sense. Misha told you, Debbie, that how sweet you are.
Yep, these all work. Okay, cool. All right.
Debbie, are you going to do a video on that jar you won at auction yesterday?
Yes.
What time?
When I get it.
I
haven't got it yet.
You guys.
That was a cheap jar. And I saw Just Flippin' wanted it. And she bid in, or he bid in at 26 just before Tommy called it. And I felt bad because I saw it and she saw it, but Tommy didn't see it. So I offered to let her pay Justin the 26 and I'd be stepping back. And Destiny said we couldn't do that. So that's okay.
Misha, I love you too. I love you too. We got the box yesterday. There was confusion in the benefit auction. So the hat that was supposed to be going to Carol paid for it and said send it to Melissa. Wasn't that her name? Yeah, Melissa.
Michelle.
Michelle, thank you. So as soon as I said, what's her address? Well, somebody sent me an email. We kind of got mixed up because he was sending his address and information to somebody else, he thought. So when I asked, it got sent to me right away. And I thought, well, maybe that's her brother. Maybe that's her brother's address. I sent God jar in hand. I surprised her with the jar. And he got it.
Oh, Misha, I can't wait to see that jar because he didn't know what was in anything, but that whole auction was kind of low balling last night and some of the stuff was just not what I was looking for. So, but when I saw the jewelry, I went, oh, that was good. So
who sold the jewelry?
Huh?
I didn't even look.
Justin Jacobs, is that the name?
I've always tried to be on their Monday night auctions, always.
Oh yeah. Well, it'll all be better because Derek will be back next week, and he'll.
Even with it, it didn't matter who was doing it. But I told Kevin, he said, he said, there's an auction going on. I said, baby, I am too tired to have my laptop on my lap. I said, I don't fit. I said, I can't. And I said, I hate that because I always try to go on.
Yes.
And represent even when I don't buy anything.
Well, it's after 12 noon, my friend.
Okay, you guys. I'm going to let you guys go, and I love you. And thank you guys. We still have 10 people in here. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, and I know this lighting makes me look pale too, but I don't feel good. So if I look pale, it's because I really just don't feel good. Yes, Mika. Now, he's not silly when he's doing his auction. He gets that business way, but he cracks me up too, honey.
Yep. He does also. I love his go-get-'em attitude. He's got so many reasons.
Wait, you're right. We could raid somebody. Diana, who could we raid?
What are you talking about, raid? What is a raid?
That you've seen it when all of a sudden I'll have a bunch of people come in at one time. We did that one day. A bunch of people come into my chat. We had 300 and something views that day.
Oh my goodness. I
don't
understand that.
It was so cool.
You're welcome, Denise.
Denise, don't go nowhere yet. Diana, find somebody that's live that we could raid. That would make my day. I was on Thank Dragon. Think Dragon. I go on his sometimes. And there was a girl that was having a birthday, and she had not had a birthday forever that she would just tell anybody. So we did a raid on her. And so everybody went over there telling her happy. I said, it is her birthday. And I said, it would be great if we did a raid on her. So she got a birthday raid. Everybody went in telling her happy birthday. And I didn't know she was on her phone in that much all of a sudden. But, you know, she said it made her day that she had never had anything like that happen. They did it to Casey and Porch Church Network. A lot of people started coming back. I was rated 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. And now I love it. That's one. I'm going to put his link here. This is not a raid. I'm going to just put his link. Where's he at? Think Dragon does a lot of raids. So does Robbie. Robbie did one on Porch Church. And that's how I started going to Robbie's. But Think Dragon, I'll go on his, and he loves to do a raid on people. And he's one that I network with. And that's what I call it. I go on there. People see me. They come to my channel. If I'm a channel they want to sub to, I've got a lot of good people that I met from his channel. And Bearfoot Adventures. A lot of people. But Bearfoot's not, he's trying to tone it down some and just show things of his adventures of our being. Because going live every night. Okay, I don't know who that is, but you know what? As soon as we do it, then I'll know who Laura Conway is. If you'll drop her link, then
we'll do that.
I can jump out and go to hers. That would be great. And what you do when you go in, okay, when you guys go in, you tell her this is a Norgus R raid. Do it just like what my name is. Say this is a Norgus R raid. It's fun. I get excited now, you know, when we do that, because oh my gosh, the other night, you guys, the other evening we did it on Robbie's channel. I mean, on Think Dragon's channel. He raided a woman. It was something Granny. And when we got there, her mods were on top of it. They thought we were all trolls. And I got kicked out 3 times. I got banned. He tried. All right. Is that it, Misha? Diana, is that it? Oh, good. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Okay. You let them go first.
Wait. Can I do it from here? All right.
You have to end your live first.
Oh, man. All right. I'm going to end my live. You guys give me a minute. Don't do it yet. Let me end my live. Wait. Just wait. I can do it this way. View on YouTube. You guys give me a minute. All right, it's pulling up, and then I'll be able to see it. All right, you guys, it's taking me a minute. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go.
Well, goodbye.
I'm so glad I got all these people in here. Oh my God, 15 people. Thank you, Denise. God bless you too. And I will subscribe to you if I'm not already subscribed to you. I'm subscribed to so many people that I don't even know who I'm subscribed to anymore. You need some meds? Okay, cool. Thank you for coming in. I very much appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you in more of my streams, girl. You rock. You rock, Denise. Have a great day. Perhini? Is that how you pronounce it? Perenini, okay.
Oh, you guys. I didn't realize that I didn't end my broadcast, so everybody got to they got to see my expressions while I jumped over and raided somebody. Well, no, I don't think you did, because I think I did have to jump out of this. But anyway, you guys, we got to do a raid. First time I got to do a raid from my channel. So Diana, I think Artfully Yours with Diana for telling us to, let's do a raid while we hang up. It was very fun, very fun. First time I got to do that. You guys, it's just us, and I will read from before I go. I want to read from the book of prayer that my son Casey was using in Porch Church, but he finished it. So I read from it sometimes. So let me get it. It's right over here. I got to stand up and stretch for a minute. Okay. I have 3 people still watching. Hey, you guys. I don't know who the 3 are. Okay. So this is a diary of private prayer. It's one that Bougie Bear. Hi, Eric. We did a raid. Okay, I'll have to do the singing. Traci got off. Good afternoon, Eric. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Eric. Good afternoon. Eric, Diana gave me the idea. She said, before you sign off, let's go do a raid. So we did a raid on Laura Conway. That was fun. I mean, I love now to do raids when I'm in somebody else's channel, but I've never got my channel to do it, and it was fun. It was really fun. So you're here, and I'm going to read from the book of prayer, and just that much of it. This right here is, let me see how old it is. I said it on another thing. 1949. Yeah. This was copyrighted. Well, it was, copyright 1949. So it is old, but it's cool. Okay. So, yet let me not, when this morning prayer is said, think my worship ended and spend the day in forgetfulness of thee. Rather, from these moments of quietness, Let light go forth in joy and power that will remain with me through all the hours of the day, keeping me chaste in thought, keeping me temperate and truthful in speech, keeping me faithful and diligent in my work, keeping me humble in my estimation of myself, keep me honorable and generous in my dealings with others, keeping me loyal to every hallowed memory of the past, keeping me mindful of my eternal destiny as a child of thine, O God, who hast been the refuge of my fathers through many generations. Be my refuge today in every time and circumstance of need. Be my guide through all that is dark and doubtful. Be my guard against all that threatens my spirit's welfare. Be my strength in time of testing. Gladden my heart with thy peace. Through Jesus Christ my Lord. Amen. So I like that. I like that. I like that because it's exactly, I guess, what I need to hear today. And I am going to sign off. And Eric, thank you for joining. And I will see you guys in the morning, the same time. If you have not went to the giveaway, go to the giveaway, 600 giveaway, and leave a comment to enter. Thank you guys. Have a nice, blessed day.